So yeah, previously, you guys concluded what became a 9v1 combat encounter by way of Tobiah going full auto on Richard and getting a total of 14 successes to kill him. Uh,
Huh?
yeah, that was a thing. You got 14 successes to kill him because full auto is way better in Evolved Edition. But anyway, having struck a truce with Colbert, he gave you guys some very interesting information regarding some offers he was given by corporations, including how Hyperdyne is after Kelly. On your way out of the Koi 416 system, you were approached by a freighter owned by a truly massive pain in the ass. Somehow, Fat Mikey returned, but he was strangled by Princess Leia, I mean Kelly, and his personal slave, a very jaded misanthropic Wayland aerosynthetic named Isabella, was liberated. While she isn't a formal member of the crew, she at least accepted an offer to pilot Fat Mikey's ship back to Morningstar, and after a little under a month in hypersleep, you all drop out of FTL at your destination. So, uh, I mean, is there any
Joy.
sort of thing you want to do before docking with the station, or do you want to just cut
I
to?
I just want to iron out the stuff from the new Richard. Did Kelly take that or did I take that? Because I added it to my sheet. I don't know if she added it to her sheet or not.
I think you added it, right?
Yeah, I know I added it to mine. I just don't want like doubled up.
I mean, if you guys want to exchange gear, like there is the request trade button in the bottom left that you guys can
Yeah, I
trade.
know. I don't know if she put it on her sheet because she
Well, did
didn't.
you, Emily?
I put it on mine as well. It was
Oh,
deleted off mine.
okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah, because then I guess it depends on who wants to take
Sorry.
it.
Yeah, that because I figured since I'm the gunny man, it'd be wise for me to
Okay.
carry.
Sure. Yep, I'll just delete this stuff off my sheet then.
All right.
Let me.
So before you, because I mean, you would also like, well, let me put it this way. So you and like your ship and then Massive Mickey's sail barge both drop out of FTL at the same time. I got a message to check. Let's see. Um, the hold on. Sorry, I just need to answer this real quick. All right. Anyway, so are you guys going to have any kind of I mean, are you going to send any transmissions out like to the station, or are you going to try to get in touch with Isabella for anything? Like, what is your plan for docking? Because you obviously brought back a brand new ship and um, an android crewing it, so I want to know what your
I
plan
mean,
is.
it'd be wise to inform them, hey, we have guests and a present.
What's our destination again? Is it just back to the home base?
Yeah, you went back
Yes.
to Morningstar over here because we ended last
Yep, because
session
we
with
were
you
on our
guys.
way back.
Yeah,
And we encountered Mikey the Hut.
yeah.
Pizza the Hut.
You're
So
making me think of what was it? There's like it was like a Jabba the Hutt, but it was like made of pizza.
yeah, that's
I
Pizza the
can't
Hut
remember.
from
It was from The
Spaceballs.
Simpsons. Okay, it's Spaceballs. Yeah. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Yeah, me neither,
It's
but
a banger.
yeah, definitely. Um, so yeah, so Tobiah advocates for sending out a transmission to the station. You know, you're letting the personnel that know that you brought another ship and you have a newcomer piloting it. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you dock?
I don't think so.
Okay. So hold on, I will bring up the station floor plans. Um, So that should be activated. Yep. You guys would be docking at this transfer gate. I'm not going to move your tokens over there, but so you're docking there, and then if you want Isabella to dock the unnamed like Hut Clan ship over here, she can. So I'll just mark her, move her token over there to represent that. So,
Yeah, just have her put the ship there.
so, I mean, I know your tokens are still in Speaker Vosk's office, but is anybody going to meet her at the transfer gate?
Who are we meeting? Sorry, I had
So,
to take my headphones off for a
Vosk.
second.
like I said in so in the recap, when the PCs encountered Girthy Mike, there was an android aboard his ship named Isabella, who had basically been turned into his like personal slave. But once Mikey was dead, um, the clause in her coding that forced her to obey him was no longer in effect, so she's effectively free, um, and she at least, you know, for the time being, agreed to help you out. By bringing Girthy Mike's ship here. So the question is, like, I was just asking, is anybody going to want to meet up with her at the transfer gate, or are all of you just going to go to Speaker Vosk?
I would, just because I know she doesn't like me, and I'm trying to be nice.
Well, it's not necessarily a problem with you. It's just that she hates humans. So
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to say, hey, I'm an okay human. You can hate everybody else. I'm an okay.
I'll go over and meet Isabella at
okay.
the transfer gate.
So you go, then Tobiah goes, and then in the case of
I will go as well.
okay,
I don't think I have any reason to dislike her.
yeah. I mean, she definitely gives off kind of a guarded, sort of frosty vibe in terms of, like I said, in terms of her feelings of humans, courtesy of the years of slavery under Mikey. Not literally, thankfully, otherwise she'd be a pile of synthetic parts. But um,
Hmm.
you know, she definitely. It would take some time to get her to get past, at least in your case, get past her disdain of humanity. But that is
Hmm.
definitely a longer term character arc or side objective for the players if that's something you want to do. But so you go to the transfer gate. Um, I will assume Dave will probably just go to the office. Artyom, are you going to go to the office as well, or are you going to go to the gate?
So we're meeting her at the gate, right?
Well, Speaker Vosk is in her office, and that's who you would debrief
Okay.
with. But Isabella was the
Yeah.
android that brought the ship that you guys seized. She was the one who piloted it here on your behalf. So,
Well, everyone else can worry about the uh, unracisting. I'll handle the money.
okay. Well, we'll uh, you know, deal with the spaceport first. So, the Isabella. So she, the gate opens, and then something I need to add to her sheet is where was it? Because I, in terms of prep that I forgot to do, um, she yeah, she emerges, like the airlock just opens and she's just standing there, and lo and behold, she found one of these.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, toasty.
Hmm.
And
Of
I just put
course,
my hands up.
she has
Who
a
doesn't have a
Of course,
flamethrower in the garage just sitting around?
well, I mean, think about it. So this ship was from the Waylander. Like this was a ship that was doing transfer runs from Terra Nova, so it would have had like an onboard armory just for security purposes, which would probably have included. I mean, based on one cinematic module, like an official adventure module that actually has like a flamethrower in the PC's ship. I mean, I don't know. It makes sense that they would have either in the armory or as part of the cargo. Um, they would have some weapons. So she has a flamethrower. She doesn't have it aimed at anybody, but
Oh, okay.
she is now armed. So
I was like, if she was pointing it when the door opened, I would have was like, I'm friendly.
no, she doesn't. But she steps out.
Have you washed off the?
I'm just gonna.
You washed off the android goo, Tobiah?
Yes, I did. That was the first thing I did
Okay,
after
I was just
finishing
wondering.
with Fat Mikey. That was the first thing
Jack,
I did.
What were you saying, Jack?
He was marinating in it in his cryopod.
Like
Oh
Dune.
God.
Anyway, I was saying with the heavy incinerator, I find it interesting that it doesn't have a backpack, like, because that would be really heavy to carry.
Well, I mean, that was the thing that Vickers used to immolate Holloway. Like the fuel tank is attached to the bottom of the weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, I just find it interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it's because it's meant to be used in, a spacesuit or whatever, where it's not easy to put on a backpack.
Yeah, perhaps. But yeah, she has this, industrial flamethrower, and then also a like a sidearm for less
Toasty encounters.
Yeah, pretty much. So she steps out, and she kind of does like almost like a Terminator style, like when he's in the police station and he's kind of assessing the front office. She kind of does that, and then she looks over to you, the three of you, just kind of expectantly, like, well, now what?
Just look over
Just came over to say hi, and be neighborly, but you don't have to be angry about it.
We came to.
Did you have any issues bringing the ship in, Isabella?
She says, thankfully, none.
Good. Well, that's good to hear. Well, this is. What's the name of the station? Morningstar?
Well, the system is Morningstar.
Sorry.
Valentino named the station the Den.
Yep. Okay. Well, this is the Den. This is, well, not really home sweet home, but yes, well, it's a place to stay, and yes, well, let's can show you around. If you you have any questions before we, go inside and, get you settled?
Now my question for you, last session, did you mention to her, like the specifics of, who owns this place, how it's structured, that sort of thing? I can't remember if you explained that to her.
Jack will just chime in and say it's a den of scum and villainy. That's really all you need to know.
I cannot remember if I did or not. I'm sorry, Cody.
No, it's fine. She looks over at Jack and says, "Would you describe it as equal opportunity scum and villainy?"
Jack will look pensive. He's like, well,
depends on what you consider equal opportunity, but otherwise, yes.
Yeah, there. One of the locals is has a thing against synthetics, but it hasn't prevented us from working with them.
Yeah.
I guess I'll turn
So
to Kelly, and I'll be like, Kelly, I mean, you're able to. I know it sucks, but you're able to deal with it.
I would say if there's anyone that you could kill here, it'd be that person that doesn't care for androids. But that's just me.
That you do realize that she's second in command of the entire organization, right?
Yes, I know.
They're gonna bond over their shared racism and be the best of pals.
The racism applies to each
yeah,
other.
The second.
Would it be called racism
Yeah,
if it's just synthetic though?
Head man's.
Like there would be some other word for it.
The head guy's right hand is, doesn't hates androids. So there's that to look out for. But the head guy himself, he, doesn't, he likes them, tolerates them. So, you'll fit
Gives
in.
them
You'll fit
equal
in around here just fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that gives them equal opportunity.
She's just a hater.
Hater is an
To
understatement.
be completely honest, I think she hates everyone like equally. So,
Mm.
I think the only one she doesn't hate is Val himself. So, if you're not
You know what?
Val, she hates you.
You know what? I just realized why she hates everybody except for Val. She's worried that they're gonna steal him from her.
Possibly.
She has a thing for Val.
I would give
She
you a
has a
bit
huge crush.
of advice.
I'm
Don't
gonna
call
keep
him
that to
Val to
myself.
his
Yes.
face. That's call him Valentino if you don't want to,
Yeah.
go if you don't want to be sent out for a spacewalk without a suit.
Yeah.
That's
Fair, fair enough.
but but yeah, regarding Valentino and his hiring opportunities, he's equal opportunities. A few of the people that he hires are racist, but he himself, he'll hire anyone.
How did you get the job
Like
done?
to answer her question. Yeah. Sorry for the long wandering response, Isabella.
And she says, like, look, I mean, haven't figured you out. She says, worry not, as kin you are forgiven. And then the last question she asks before cutting over the next thing, she says, well, do you know if I will be assigned to a crew or if I will have free reign?
Well, you could join a crew, but they don't, accept every crew. We had to sort of prove ourselves before they would let us join.
So she kind of, you know, glances in your direction and sort of thinks it over and says, well, I haven't a clue where to start, so I suppose I will follow your lead. And she says that kind of looking at Kelly.
So I think Jack would say then, well, I
Course.
don't know what you want to do, but oftentimes we have to leave our ship. You could, if you want to just stay on the ship, you could run our ship for us. I don't know what you want to do though.
She says, well, in courtesy of you collectively, and she said, looks at Kelly, you in particular, liberating me from that repulsive slug. She says, kind of trembling with partial rage, and even her voice kind of glitches out a bit in terms of just how mad she is when she says that. She says, I'll take you up on your offer. Thank you.
Well, we'll just have to
No
check with
problem.
everyone to make sure that they're okay with it, but I think they will be.
Then she says, then shall I accompany you, or should I go wait on the ship?
Maybe come with us because we can. Because I think we have to check in and pick up our reward for our latest mission and check in and see if there's a new one waiting for us.
And she kind of looks to the three of you and is like, well then,
So
lead on. So, assuming you do that, then we cut over to, Artyom has a bit of a head start. So he, you kind of well, do you knock on the door or do you just sort of invite yourself in?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna knock on the door. I don't want to like be castrated publicly, you know.
Yeah, especially with that sword she carries around. No, God no. So
Yeah.
she, shouts out, "Come in!" And the door opens for you, and she looks to you and says, "Well, the judging by the fact that you are back here, that it obviously means you aren't dead, and which means you either completed your mission or you utterly failed. Do you want me to guess which is which, or are you going to tell me?"
As interesting as it would be to hear what your guess is, I'll spoil that for you. The mission was a success, and everything went swimmingly. We picked up another. Well, I'm not sure how fond you would be of them personally, but we have a new pilot, very skilled. Uh, they are an android.
Yeah, you see
But-
her eyes fucking flare up and like the flames of hell are blazing in her eyes when you say that.
They do an all right job, so I don't think there's any concerns there. Other than that, we're excited to get back out there, make some more money for everyone.
Don't forget to tell them about you did get a sample of Flash, and we brought back a sheeple.
Yes,
I mean, that's
yes.
yeah, that's the whole.
Well,
Yeah, that was kind of the point of the mission is to
the
break like
Flash was the primary part of the thing,
yeah.
right?
So yeah, she
Yeah.
she's like, well, you
Well,
got the Flash. I'm waiting.
Yes, and we also picked up a
We got a zombie.
interesting genetic anomaly. I'm sure there'd be a lot of interest from the leading corporations.
Now, when you say genetic anomaly, are you referring to Mikey's corpse or the sheeple?
Two genetic
Both.
anomalies. We found a sort of, and I know that this
Did
is
we
going to
bring
sound
Mikey's
absurd.
corpse with us?
Well, it depends on what if.
Well, we could go back for it.
No, we didn't take it off the ship. We left it because he's too big. We couldn't have moved it. We
Well, it
used
was in
an
the
entire
cargo
crane
bay,
to move him.
so now, yeah, because now it depends if Isabella would have given into her hatred and spaced the corpse.
Jack
Well,
will
if she
look
did
at
that, she might run into it again.
Jack will look at Artyom and say, "This thing it appears weak to urine."
My God.
Hold on. So let's call it heads or tails.
Heads.
All right, you pissed on the thing when we killed it.
Oh yeah, God damn it.
Because it came out unfeeling on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that D2
I
was
forgot
that
about that.
Isabella, like she did like so after entering like after you guys entered cryosleep, she seeing a cargo hold full of her sworn enemy and also the all the junk food, like expired junk food in the cargo hold. Now she spaced that shit. So
God damn
unfortunately,
it.
you only have one genetic anomaly. But
One's better
Mikey's
than
going to be
two.
tumbling through space and is going to cause a mass extinction when he strikes a planet.
Yeah. I'd like
Yeah.
I think it would be fucking hilarious if like one day she's flying the ship and then we hit him with the windshield or some shit. Gives her like a fucking
I think that would
electromechanical heart
ship.
attack.
I think that would punch a hole through the hull. It'd be
Mm,
like a massive hull breach. That in the campaign. Why are you manifesting that?
it
Yeah,
would
I mean,
be
I've-
really funny.
There's not like
Yes.
basic courtesy where it's like, hey, if you're gonna dump trash, like send it in a trajectory to hit the sun in 50 years, type of thing. The nearest star.
It's like when they launched the trash ball in Futurama.
Well, I was going
Like,
to say it.
it'll deal with it later.
We
Well,
should put it in the oceans of Earth.
well, no, it's going to be a case where it like I said, it's going to like strike a planet like the meteor that killed the dinosaurs, and it's going to cause a mass extinction on a planet.
If you put it in the oceans on Earth, it would cause the sea level to rise.
My God.
But yeah, anyway.
He could
Pretty
be
sure
with
there was
his
a movie
people,
about
the
that, but
whales.
wasn't it like with Mel Gibson or something? They try to.
Waterworld. Waterworld.
There's like called Armageddon. You know what I'm talking about?
There's all sorts of apocalypse movies.
Yeah. So anyway, so you mentioned the quote unquote genetic anomaly. Do you present the data and or physical samples of Flash to Speaker Vosk?
I think we I'll hand over like a little space flash drive and and I guess it's a little bottle of the stuff. Like we
Well, I mean, were
did
you
some
carrying it on your
analysis.
person? Because I don't remember who was.
Somebody was very, very, very insistent that they were carrying it, but I'm assuming that if I'm
I
going
was
into the
carrying it.
meeting,
Okay, then
I'll
you
hand it
just have to
over.
wait for Kelly to get there, which I'll say that Kelly, Jack, Tobiah, and Isabella all arrive at the office pretty much right on cue. Speaker Vosk, I mean, her eyes move like a mile a minute in terms of analyzing. Definitely spots somebody out of place. Um, and she definitely notices Isabella's most prominent feature, namely the fact that, as a reminder to Blitz, so something, what helps Isabella stand out in a crowd for better or for worse is that at one point in the past, Fat Mikey threw his Xbox controller at her and hit her in
yeah,
the eye with it. So she has a damaged eye and like a broken eyelid. So
oh god, Vosk is gonna say, android slur.
yep.
Well, if she says it, I will not stop her from killing her.
Well, she sees that and says, "Nice eye," and then Isabella's like, "Thanks. Do you want one just like it?"
I like you.
And Speaker Vosk, you see, she is incensed by that, and like she actually draws her fucking sword and
Whoa.
just like shouts like no indoor voice, "How dare you, fucking synthetic filth!" And Isabella even looks ready to go for her fucking weapon. So
Whoa, ladies and gentle droids, relax. Be
make a
cool.
manipulation
Everything's
roll
cool.
and see how well you defuse the situation.
Everything's cool, guys.
I like Tobias. He's just going back in the corner. He's getting some popcorn ready. He's like,
Okay,
jeez.
do you want to
I
push that?
will
It's
do
also rolled
put
privately.
myself between.
Yeah.
I'll put myself between Isabella and Voss. Voss could. She makes a move. Just,
I gotta reveal that because it was set to private.
I'm,
So,
I am so ready to watch this.
Oh, spacism is not okay, guys. Come on.
space.
I'm-
That's a new one. But yeah. So Artyom. So with all those successes, what are you telling the two of them? Are you doing the alien RPG server thing? Hey man, let's like be chill, man. Keep peace, so brother. That kind of shit.
No, he's not a space hippie.
Yeah.
Well, they are, but
Whoa,
anyway.
hey. Everybody calm down. So, Speaker Vosk, that's our new pilot. I see you've gotten acquainted. Isabella, this is our boss. And we need both of you alive and or intact
Preferably.
to continue to make money for everyone involved. So, just everyone take a nap relief real quick, take a chill pill and
Androids can't take a nap relief.
yeah, well, download some fucking RAM or something. I don't know, dude.
You can't download RAM. You have to install it.
I like the bios just
Everyone just
actively needling everybody
calm
here.
down.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you two here? I'm gonna like step towards Isabella. Like, you know what? Maybe it's best if you wait outside, get this handled.
Yeah, and then Speaker Vosk, concurs with you. It's like, I agree. Get that thing out of my sight.
Oh, but I wanted to see him fight.
No cat fights between superhuman androids and sword wielding scary ladies.
Oh. Puts away the popcorn.
Megas, that meme is great.
Well, what did he?
Oh yeah, check out the Underworld.
He blows the gift piece of the hut. I'm pinning that shit. Oh, why can't I pin that? What the fuck?
Good question.
Oh, that fucking gif of Pizza the Hut is Oh, I hate it, but I love it.
Oh, there's a much worse one.
Oh, the one where Vinny's eating him.
Oh, God.
Yep, called it.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know why I can't pin these. What the fuck? Anyway. Um, so, yeah, Isabella, I mean, with her one good eye, just glares at Vosk and vice versa. They just, you know, just barely through Artyom prevents this from ending in a bloodbath, but she kind of, Isabella shoves past anybody who's in her way and storms out of the room. And Speaker Vosk is there, just like fists clenched, breathing slowly, and then finally sheathes her sword after like several seconds of Isabella having stepped out of the room, and finally sits down, takes a deep breath, and with Kelly presenting the like, I mean, if Kelly like hands it over, I mean, she practically swipes it out of your hands and puts it in her desk, and oh, what's this? Oh, all right, Greg's running behind. He missed the time zone. Um, so she's Speaker Vosk says, "Well done. I suppose now it is time to discuss a bonus situation, if you are so inclined."
Oh yeah.
And we'll pull up the rules on that. So let's see. So, um, hold on, oh, it's in the GM section. So, campaign play.
I'm gonna I'm gonna bust out a I didn't put it on my sheet, but narrative purposes, I mean I was at the vodka store.
Yep, vodka or us. Yep.
Yeah, I'll bust out a bottle of vodka and put it on the desk, sit at the seat across from Bosk, and we're gonna get down to business, little
It would be like,
negotiation.
like, how much vodka are you carrying? Do you need me to carry some of that for you?
That's all right. I can.
I see your speaker. See Speaker Vosk as more like a red wine and like chocolates kind of lady versus like a vodka drinker.
This is like
If I'm
fancy.
being honest.
It's like fancy vodka.
I don't know. I could see her drinking some sort of hard liquor though.
So
Yeah.
so imagine like one of those like high-end chocolate commercials where she's like going way overboard with the chocolate, but like in between shots of her with the chocolate, she's like posting angry clips about androids on a forum.
Um, so for payment, so you do it's not an opposed manipulation, it is a manipulation roll, and you get the +2 from the talent.
Excellent. Do we get anything extra from bringing home, well, Mr. Pissrag?
Sure, I'll give you a +1 based on that recovery.
Awesome.
Sorry, what was the bonus? I missed that.
So he gets a
The
+2
sheeple.
from a talent, and then a +1 from the sheeple corpse.
I want to make sure.
Oh, okay. You were talking about rolling for the bonus.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's rolling
Yeah.
to try to see if he can get a better deal.
Okay. Okay, I think everything's together here. Oh, awesome time to get a phone call. How about you go away and call me later? Oh boy.
Do you
All
wanna
right,
put-
let's
you're
Still
still
on
private
private
again.
roll. What?
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you're rolling private.
Whoops. There we go. Really?
Do you want to use well, speaking of which, courtesy of a successful mission, you all get story each get a story point unless you're capped.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Artyom, if you want to spend any of your story points on this particular roll, aside from what we discussed before,
Hmm.
yep.
No. No, those things are a precious commodity.
Didn't you say before that this time you were going to spend them more actively?
Yes,
I-
but I mean,
I-
I'm already spending one, so
How the fuck many do you have?
Me, every time I
well,
play an
I just
RPG and
spent
I get
one,
potion.
and then I got the other one, right? Or was
You
that
okay?
like previously doled out?
You had 3 before, like you were capped at 3 prior to
Then
getting
used
1 just
one.
now. So
Yeah, so the one is being used on this, and then I get the one that was just given out, right?
yeah, I'm just asking
So
you if
still
you
at
don't
3.
want to be capped at 3, you could spend 1 on the manipulation ability.
I'm sure something is gonna come up.
I would spend some of mine, but that's up to Cody.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to spend, it's your story point. If you want to spend that to augment his role, you can.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay. So
So
how
so
many?
I'm
I'll spend
surprised
one
the
of
roll
mine.
came out so shitty.
So how many story points are you spending?
I'm spending one.
Okay.
He spent one.
So, um, so that's 3 extra successes. Does anybody else want to add their story points to this to try to increase the potential for rewards?
Yeah, if anyone else is capped out, it would just be like a free extra success.
I had 2, so I just,
Oh.
spent the one I just got.
Okay.
So
So, all right. Well,
that way I'm not capped.
yeah. Then I'm not hearing anybody else. So you've got 3 extra successes. So now the fun part, the gambling. So reward
Oh,
table.
golly.
So let's see. So draw a result. Okay. That's a good start.
Okay,
So that's your first one.
that's a good one.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Let's go bonus mission, baby.
Yeah. Speak of the devil.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
awesome.
Nice.
And then your last one. For reference, it keeps wanting to re-roll the financial bonus. So I'm just re-rolling to get you guys more unique results. Because for reference, it did that last time, and that's why I re-rolled to get you a bonus mission. So I'm gonna roll one more time. See what. Oh, hold on, wait.
Really wants to give us extra money.
I can't remember what did I say about yeah, like I said with bonus
Excuse me.
missions, because he did get another bonus mission, but as I said, it's not like bonus missions will stack, so I will re-roll that. Because you would
Okay.
have gotten another one, so I'm gonna re-roll it again. Oh my god, why does it keep rolling these same 2 fucking results? Oh my god, again?
Maybe just pick like one of them, or like I don't know. Maybe pick between the numbers that aren't that, and then just roll it manually.
Actually, oh, okay, now
Are you able to like lock those 2 results?
I can, should have.
like, then
Well, the
re-roll
good
it?
news this time it finally got you a new thing.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh. Uh-huh.
Nice.
So, the mission itself paid, let me check the mission briefings. So, the mission you just did pays 20,000. You get an additional 5,000 from the 25% bonus. So you guys are pocketing 2,500 or 25,000 rather. You do unlock a bonus mission, and then you get a new vehicle, which is up to you within reason. So like you could get like a
Okay,
drop
so
ship or something like that.
What was the thing from Terra Nova? The Bearcat?
Yeah, like the attack
Can we
helicopter.
can we get an attack helicopter?
I mean,
well,
you could get a
is that
drop
thing
ship.
or
What?
yeah? I mean, we probably want a drop ship, not a
That
because
way
we
we
have
don't
to
have
get
to
from
land
the
the ship.
orbit to the planet.
Yep.
We could probably
Yeah.
upgrade the dropship with like I don't know, something.
Well, let me tell you
Sweet
this:
graphics.
in terms of the drop ship, because I mean there are several different like sub variants, like even just the baseline UD4, like the UD4L has in terms of weapons, Hellhound tactical missiles, air-to-air missiles, unguided rockets, and a 25mm Gatling gun.
Yeah, how about that one?
But hold on, there's a possibly better one. There's the UD4C gunship, which it holds less people, cannot carry a vehicle inside, but it has the same 25 millimeter Gatling gun. It has 2 stations for rocket pods, 14 Hellhound missiles, and then still the same amount of air-to-air missiles.
Okay.
Welcome
How
in,
many
Greg.
people can it hold?
We're deciding what
Um,
dropship we want.
Hello,
The,
sorry for being late again.
So the UD4C holds, so it has 2 additional crew and then can carry 8 additional passengers. And whereas the Cheyenne dropship, like the Troop Transport 1, can hold like 15 total people,
Mm.
or a vehicle. Like you could do like an Aliens and have like an APC in the dropship, but the
Yeah, I
UD4C
think we
gunship
would.
cannot.
I think it would be more helpful to us to have the one that can carry a vehicle. I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
like we're not probably going to do like a full-on military assault, right? I mean, famous last words.
Well,
I like the flexibility of the extra capacity, crew capacity.
yeah. You know what? If we ever
Yeah.
have a mission where we, maybe we can steal like a tank or something, we'd need that ability.
Well,
So
you wouldn't be able to fit like a full-on MBT inside of it, but what you can do, there is actually a Sky Crane dropship, that that can airlift basically
Ooh.
any kind of vehicle. The Sky
Does that have
Crane,
any sort of armament?
yeah, it has the 25 millimeter Gatling gun, and then the Banshee unguided rockets. Like, oh, and it has Hellhounds. Like the only thing it's missing is the air-to-air missiles.
I'm sold on that one because I imagine we wouldn't even have to give up this internal space that can carry extra crew
Well, about
because
that you
it
do
like
for the Sky Crane.
okay. How many people can that thing carry?
3.
Oh,
So like you would have to be shuttling your guys in like with a vehicle underneath. Like you can carry anything ranging from an APC to rocket artillery, but
We're not going to need. I mean, I think it's unlikely. I think, yeah, we can go with the one that can just carry a random vehicle. Like we could get a APC or an IFC or something like that.
Yeah.
Or IFV.
Yeah, I think the yeah the Cheyenne
Yeah,
one that has the
the
vehicle
UD4L is the
capacity, I think
variant
is.
that has the troop bay.
yeah.
So
That's a good
alright,
one
Yeah.
then.
so you get a UD4L. What do you want the hold on, I swear to God that I'm gonna have to
Sorry.
update the armaments later. What?
I wanted to do the money. So we're splitting that 5 ways, I think. 2,500, 5
Yeah.
ways.
So you would each
Okay,
get
so
5,000.
yeah.
Oh, the fucking alarm went off apparently.
It's not bad.
I'll split mine with Isabella, so I'll take only 2,500.
No, I mean you don't have to
Give
pay
her
her. I mean if you want to,
2,500.
you can, but
Yeah, I'm willing to do it just so she has a little bit of cash in case she wants to get anything.
okay, if you want to, sure. So she
What do
will.
androids like?
I mean, she can
You
buy
better not
gear.
know.
I
Like,
mean,
right-
we're robot.
You're
We may
robots.
be robotics. We're robots, but
You have
yeah, we're also
hobbies.
people.
Yeah, but
You
like
have
I-
hobbies.
it's not like I could get you like a Snickers bar or something, you know? I mean, I could, but what
Well,
would you
actually,
do? Like,
androids can eat. They just don't get any kind of nutritious benefit from it.
They can
Yeah.
waste it, yeah.
Yeah. Which Isabella probably would honestly do out of spite.
if androids can eat, does that mean they also like have to use the bathroom?
Actually, technically, yes. I mean, they don't do it in the same way as humans.
Oh
Like,
my.
because basically the way it works is that, androids, according to the lore, like, they quote unquote digest, whatever food and drink they, ingest. And then it's basically just like there's like I don't remember what it is exactly, but basically they have like a removable thing that contains like the, whatever they ate, like basically it's like a, paste or fluid of some kind that's just removed.
Mm.
So they kind of do. I mean, they don't necessarily take a dump like a human. It's just that they do. I mean, they don't. They don't
It's like a
consume or
colostomy
ingest.
bag.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they just like It's like taking out a trash bin. I guess you just
Basically,
like,
yeah.
remove it and dump it in the trash.
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough then.
They do enjoy entertainment, though. We can find ways to
Yeah,
use these
so
up
the
for
way
cash.
it's described, androids are able to eat and drink. They gain no nutrients for anything they consume. Food and drink is broken down in an artificial stomach cavity, and the resulting liquid is expelled via a retractable catheter.
Fun for the whole family.
Yep.
Huh. I learned something new today.
Yep. So, but yeah, also, Greg, in terms of what you missed so far, so basically, well, I mean, you missed Speaker Vosk and Isabella almost killing each other.
Oh, damn.
That's
Yeah,
why I
I
Who
broke
had
out
won?
the
to.
Who
popcorn.
won that fight?
It
I had
was
to
a
step in.
stalemate because of Artyom diffusing the situation.
It would be a problem if our pilot was cut up with the sword or our boss was strangled by RoboCop.
No, she would have been roasted,
Yeah.
not strangled, roasted, because she had the flamethrower.
Yes. But yeah, Greg, for reference, yeah,
Gave her some
Speaker
credit.
Voss was snarking. She said, "Nice eye," referencing Isabella's eye, and Isabella's like, "Thanks. Do you want one just like it?"
Oh, damn.
So, which prompted a "How dare you fucking synthetic filth," and then that nearly resulted in a fight. So, but Artyom, yeah. So after that little shitstorm, he did a roll to negotiate a bonuses, and the end result was he got you guys got an additional 25% pay. You got a bonus mission, and you got a new vehicle, which the group decided as a dropship. Which hold on, let me just
Nice.
double check this. Try and yeah. So the reloads are hold on. Oh, I was looking. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why did he do it like that? Hold on, I need to figure out something real quick. Okay, so there are 7 Hellhound missiles and 3 headlocks. All right. So 7 Hellhound missiles and 3 headlocks. All right. I will make a copy of that actor, and I will drag it in the PCs folder. Do you want to name it anything?
Synthetic filth? Maybe as a jab?
Maybe let's not. No,
No sense of humor, Artyom.
it's probably not a good idea to remind everyone of their racial hatred. Let's
Yeah,
try and
let's
push that off to the side
not do
during
that.
working hours, guys.
I mean, we could name it Mikey's butt crack.
Ew, no.
Okay, okay, all right. You know what?
Mikey's
Let's
legacy.
do
Mikey's
none of these
legacy.
things.
Whoa. Take it down a notch.
Well,
Yeah.
like, well, let's think about this. What have been some like recurring themes of like the campaign so far?
That gif is just my reaction.
Glorious fuck-ups?
Huh?
We'll figure it
didn't
out.
catch
It'll,
what
it'll
you
find a
said,
name for
so
itself.
Yeah.
yeah, it'll come to us in the spur of the moment.
Maybe, like I said before, Big Mech Attack instead of Big Mac Attack.
Big Mike attack, yeah.
Call it the piss pot.
But
Well, half of us are
yeah,
synthetic.
after we
so-
get like paid or whatever, because I imagine we probably get like paid electronically. I'll like
Yeah.
pull off
Mm.
like I imagine there's like an on-site like ATM. I'll like pull off half and catch up to Isabella and just pass it off to her like, hey,
Are you doing that
I
in
wanted to
person?
give you yeah.
Okay.
What does a new eye
So,
cost for an Android?
I'm not entirely sure.
Is that
We can
do we
ask
have
around.
like Android bits like anywhere around here?
I mean, she could theoretically just be repaired, but she didn't. she expressed discomfort at the idea of somebody tinkering around with her. So I mean, she might be receptive to it in the future, but at least for now, she's you know, kind of content with just being as is. Especially because if I look at her token, it's such awesome art, and I love the damage die. But anyway,
Yeah.
So yeah, in terms of the dropship, I mean, you can name that later. It's just the sheet will say like parentheses copy until then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I vote Ispot, but
But yeah, so I mean, just to handle that little scene, so you catch up to Isabella. I mean, she probably would be back aboard the ship because that's where she was told to go, and especially because she doesn't want to be anywhere near the fucking racist. So you catch up to her, you find her in the galley,
Valid.
and she did you guys introduce yourselves to her, right? I can't remember.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Yeah, I feel like it's a fair assumption. I just wasn't sure. But so Isabel looks over to you and is like, "Oh, Kelly, I see you are still alive," which is a good sign given that just textbook example of a disgusting human being.
Yeah. I'm really sorry about how Vosk is treating you. She's horrible, and well, just I was expecting that bad of a reaction, but well, I'm sorry.
She
I just
says, "I
wanted to
could have killed her,
apologize,
but I don't think that would have been worth it. At least at this time."
well, just hold out, and maybe someday you'll be able to, you know, carry out your revenge. Believe me, it's she's had it coming for a long time, but
And she says, "Well,
I just
believe me,
wanted to, I wanted to give
it wouldn't end at this,
you this.
Speaker Vosk." But she says, "I assume there was another reason you sought me out."
Oh, cool. She's
Yeah.
Hitler.
You have no idea, but anyway.
But yeah. Yeah, I'll reach into the coat pocket. So I would have gotten like a the deposit like envelope, and I'll give
Yeah,
it
I
to
mean, well,
her.
you can just like electronically
Yeah,
transfer it to her.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'll electronically send it to her. We got paid, and just so if you wanted to pick up any equipment for yourself, you know, 'cause you are part of the crew, and so you had a share of the spoils. It isn't much, but it's just something to get you started
And she says, "Well,
off.
I mean, it's more than I've had in the past century. So thank you." And she actually slightly smiles and says, "Well, good to see at least fellow synthetics have more humanity than those humans."
Maybe we should put together a
Eh,
gift
Like
basket.
all
it's like
humans.
Jack's like, yo, we're standing right here,
No,
We
no,
I
she
need
well,
you
no, she was aboard
to-
the ship. Like she and Kelly were. I mean, I know the tokens are right there, but like I said, Isabella went back to the ship
Okay.
after that. So you guys are still in Speaker Vosk's office, um, but yeah, she does thank you,
Mhm.
Kelly, and I mean, if there's any other like, I mean, you guys can potentially be conversing, or you can take your leave, whichever.
Yeah. Like one more comment I'll make is, well, most humans aren't horrible, at least from what I've seen. Most just, you know, there's all different kinds of people, just like, there's all different kinds of androids. Um, you just have to get used to them. This group that currently with, they're definitely a mixed bag. You have to get used to them, but
Mixed
they're
bag is an understatement.
You don't say.
I'm trying to be polite. It's not really, I'm not trying to scare her away by saying, "Oh yeah, this group is crazy as all fuck," and watch your
Unhinged.
back, especially, you know, watch your back, especially from the artificial womb soldier that likes to paint himself in android blood, asleep with one eye open. But
Well,
yeah,
yeah, saying sleep with
they're
one
good
eye
guys.
open, she just kind of stares at you like seriously.
Like that's out of character
Oh,
comment. Yeah, but they're good guys. You know, rough around the edges, but you know, we're we're when you're with us, Isabella, you know, we'll take care of you. You know, we'll protect you, and you know, we'll have your back. You don't have to worry about that.
she kind of closes her one functional eye and kind of hangs her head low in contemplation. But on that subject, so cutting away from that scene, which let me just check something. I would have given you a story point for that, but you're capped. So basically, just take
Yeah.
praise as plan B. So meanwhile, for all the people in the office, is there anything else you guys are going to do? Because, like I said, so I guess the important question here is, are you interested in the bonus mission or doing the next main mission? Because the bonus mission you can do it anytime you want.
Bonus mission.
What's the bonus mission?
What's
Let
that?
me pull that up, because I have a different document for that. Let me just find it. Oh, oops, I'm not looking in OneDrive. Where is it? I just gotta answer this text right quick, which I can answer with just 2 letters. Where is bonus mission?
How much does a spare reload of a weapon cost?
It's 5%
Like, how
of
much
whatever
of
the
a
cost of the weapon is.
percentage of a? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Thank
5%.
you. Because I'm gonna spend some money on it. Thank you.
Sure.
I need
So
to
the
restock.
bonus mission, this would actually be centered around Dave.
Oh.
So
He's interested.
well, I mean, Speaker Vox doesn't outright say that. I'm just saying out of character. Of the character-centric bonus missions, this was the one that focuses on, like, the day in the limelight for Dave. So basically, I mean, if you want to hear the briefing and decide whether or not to do it, because it's not a very in-depth briefing, but
No, he is interested to
So-
hear it out.
so because when you basically present if you get a bonus mission, and then she will actually, while you're there, give you that offer. She says, Valentina received a lucrative offer from a client who would prefer to remain anonymous, especially given the nature of what you're going to be doing. The client seeks biological specimens of a particular alien species for medical research, namely for their highly potent venom, which can in turn be used for medicinal applications, funnily enough. The creatures in question are Tanaka 5's native scorpion heads. Moving them off Tanaka 5 is illegal, but it's a good thing illegal isn't in our vocabulary when it comes to what we're willing to do. And she says, this job is commission-based. The more scorpion heads you catch, the more money you make. Dead ones will net you $1,000, but a live one is worth 4 times that. You'll need 1 at minimum, and you'll be issued stasis containers that can collectively hold up to 6 total, so you're looking at making anywhere between 1 grand to 24K, depending on how many you capture and what kind of condition they're in.
Well, team, how interested are you in wrangling some scorpion heads?
It's basically poaching or a prison break.
Prison break?
That's the other mission.
That's the main mission. The
Is
Scorpion
there-
is the bonus mission.
Out of character, is there like a twist to the scorpion thing, or are we just wrangling scorpions?
There might be unforeseen complications when you get there, but it's pretty much at face value that you're just going
Gotcha.
there to capture, well, either bring back corpses or bring back live specimens. And she said, the more you catch, the more you make.
Do we want to do that so we can try to get extra cash and extra prepare for the big mission, or do we think we should do the large mission now and leave the bonus thing later?
You know what? More money to prepare for something bigger, I'm not against that. Although, we probably have a good amount now. Like,
Yeah,
what would we
just-
want for something, like a mission? Maybe we can set a goal.
The goal is yes, all the scorpion knights.
Yeah, I just
Which are
mean,
much
like,
better than possible.
like a goal amount of money to get a particular piece of gear or something?
Well, it depends on what kind of gear you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like I know ship upgrades are for the most part
Very expensive, yes.
very expensive.
Which actually, because you brought back that ship, like I said, if you want to trade that in for ship upgrades, you can.
Oh,
That could be interesting.
Well, I think we would defer to Isabella because it's basically her ship.
Um,
do you want to keep it?
she wants nothing to do with that piece of shit.
Yeah. Great. Okay, we'll scrap it then.
Like she doesn't even care if she gets any kind of bonus from it. She just wants it gone and out of her life. So yeah, like I said, if
Something
you
for the survivability for the ship. It could be good.
so like I said, you can get if you're willing to trade it in, like basically trade it over to the syndicates of Valk and have it retrofitted. You would get 2 guaranteed ship upgrades from it.
Mm.
So
Hell
that can
yeah.
be like 2 weapons or 2 upgrades, an upgrade and a weapon. Um, like I said, I count things like Appalling Med Pod as a ship upgrade, even though it's technically an item.
Ooh, that could be very
Mm.
So,
handy.
I mean, you guys don't have to figure it out now, but by trading in massive Mickey's sail barge, you you would get 2 ship upgrades of your choice.
Do we have a sheet for our ship?
Yes. If you look in party vehicles / ships, there is the CM88G Merkava.
Oh, I see. Modules. Okay, we got. So we already
We
have.
definitely would want some more weapons because I'm looking at it. We
Yeah,
only
you
have
only have
light railguns.
a single railgun turret.
True.
So I
So
don't know.
kind of.
We can get some like missiles or I don't know, some kind of thing like that.
We
Decoys
have
are
a
good for
light.
survivability as well.
Maybe we could. Could we get it? Could we get our light railgun turret turned into a heavy railgun turret?
So, well, the way it works is that in terms of armaments, you have a total of, in terms of the ship model, you have 1 size 3 hardpoint and 2 size 2 hardpoints. You can add extra hardpoints up to the size of your largest one, and I think you can do that up to 2 times. So, like, you could potentially add 2 additional size 3s. Um, but like basically the size, like the light railgun is size 1, and you can put a smaller
Mm.
one in a bigger one, but not the other way around in terms of hard points for weapons. Um, but I mean, yeah, because like these size 3, you could just straight up get a heavy railgun turret, and then you'd have that in tandem with the light railgun.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's
So that would be one of your upgrades if you want to do that.
yeah. Either that, or I mean, there's a particle beam. That sounds decent.
They only disable systems for other ships, which could be useful
Yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah, if we want to
Oh.
capture another ship or board them, that'd be
Oh,
cool.
Yes.
that's probably our best option then, huh?
Yep. Which you could get in
Well, I mean,
800.
I think we need regular weapons in addition.
Yeah.
So why not the EMS beam and a heavy turret, since we have 2 upgrades available? Do we have the hard points for it?
How much would
So,
it cost to add another level 3 hard point?
let me double check that. Added hardpoint size 3 would be $10 million.
Ships are expensive.
Jesus Christ, that was fun.
Not in the UPP anymore.
Um, could you show us the page where like the upgrades are, Cody? Because
Sure,
I
hold
can't
on.
find it in the
It's
manual.
It's
I'm looking at my rule
Thank
book 177.
you.
Yeah,
it's
if you look
under
at
six.
player guide, it's under do you have access to the Alien Evolved player guide? It's chapter 6, Hard Life Among the Stars, and then if you look under um like spacecraft
Oh,
basics, and I think it's like it starts at internal modules.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
So are we able to add an offensive weapon, or is it just actual upgrades?
Well, you could, like I said, any kind of ship upgrade, which could be weapons, added hard points, internal modules,
Hmm.
you know, like upgrades like stealth technology, that kind of stuff. Like anything that is in that ship section is fair game.
Can we upgrade the cargo bay again?
Hold on, what size is your cargo bay?
4.
4. I mean, you don't. I mean, if you want to, you potentially can. Actually, no, you can't because the highest level hardpoint you have is a size 4, and that's a size 5.
Ah,
Okay. Wait. So okay. Okay. Um. So wait. So, but these internal modules.
They still use hardpoints.
Oh. Okay. So we do have a couple of we have 3 spare size 4s though, so we could in theory. Do you have to go like level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, or could we just be like, can we get a level 4 of this off the bat?
You can get a level 4 off the bat. Like you don't
Maybe
have to
we
keep
could get.
spending points to upgrade.
Could we get a level 4 hangar, and then maybe we could put ground vehicles and shit in there too?
I mean, level 4
Emily,
hangar.
your mic is open.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
hangar is specifically
sorry.
for ships. You're thinking more of a vehicle bay. But yes, you could get a vehicle bay.
I don't. Oh, I see. Vehicle bay. Yeah, I mean, maybe we could get the vehicle bay that can hold 10 APCs,
Yeah,
and
it can
like
hold the
that's
dropship
plenty of
too.
space to hold whatever the fuck else too.
Yeah, you can hold the dropship in there.
and we can't hold the
Could
dropship
we
in
not
there
have a
right
vehicle
now.
bay now?
You don't have a vehicle bay. Yeah, you don't have a vehicle bay, so you would have to get one installed.
Ah,
How many APCs equates to a dropship?
I would say probably 2 because like 2 or maybe 3 because you figure, the APC, like the Colonial Marine APC is designed to fit inside of a dropship, so a dropship would have to be like double
Okay.
the size.
yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, see, we're smugglers, right? Smugglers,
I mean, among
Well,
other
general
things,
pirates,
yeah.
criminals for hire.
criminals for hire, ne'er-do-wells, all sorts of, highwaymen, perhaps even. So, if we're going to be like smuggling stuff and stealing stuff and pirating stuff, there's probably going to be plenty of times when we run into like a bunch of ground vehicles and stuff, right?
You try to
Stuff
like pawn
that's
them off.
yeah, so that's probably a good way of making side money because those APCs, like if you look at the stat, like the value of those, it's in the hundreds of thousands, like on the low end. Uh, so I
So
mean, go ahead.
are you saying then that we're going to have GTA Alien before we get GTA 6?
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
mean, yeah,
We
I
could
mean,
do
might as
that.
well. We got a bunch of size 4 upgrade slots.
Okay,
Um,
so we're definitely doing the vehicle bay then as
Yeah.
one of our upgrades.
Yep. Sounds
Yeah,
like it.
since we need to put the dropship somewhere. Yeah.
I assume you want the size 4 because then you would have 2 left.
yeah, and maybe a salvage crane. Is that something that would be worth getting?
Salvage
I think
crane.
we need to get a weapon because we only have one
Hmm.
light railgun. We could get a bigger railgun. I don't know if we want missiles because apparently missiles cost money to shoot, and
Yes,
Yep.
so
lots of money.
If we're
yeah, I
gonna
think
steal
either the
steal
particle
stuff,
beam
yeah,
or another railgun would make sense.
yeah.
My vote would be the 800 MeV particle beam. So it's like the big one.
Yep.
I'll vote on that as well.
I think that
Stealing
one's
ships is
a
much better.
size 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you want the 800 MEV and then the larger vehicle bay.
Yeah, the size 4 vehicle
Okay.
bay.
So I'll add the size 4 vehicle bay, and then the 800 MeV particle beam. Oh, and it gives you a bonus of 2.
Yes, that was the big selling point, because like the heavy railgun turret does the same damage as the particle beam, but the particle beam gets the bonus.
But the thing is that the heavy railgun ignores armor. Well, not all of it, but ignores a point of armor.
Yeah, the particle beam doesn't do any like direct damage, but it does the I think minor components, criticals constantly,
But
or
another thing
something
with
like
the
that.
particle beam is that it does actually ignore countermeasures.
Ah, yes,
Yeah. So
it's good. It's
I
good
mean,
for stealing
on the
shit.
bright
It's good.
side,
And the
yeah.
thing with the particle beam is that the further away you are, the damage reduced over range. So to
Oh, so we're
really
gonna
like
have to
pack a
get in
punch,
kissing
it has to
distance.
be
Well, that's fine. The railgun is already short range, so like
Yeah.
we're gonna have to close in to actually
Yeah.
fight people anyway.
Well, here's what you could do also is that
Yeah.
if you're fighting somebody who has shorter range weapons, you could potentially snipe away at them, with the particle beam, and then as you both get closer, you also start to use the railgun on them.
True, true. Nip at them at a distance
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
weakened particle beam, but still doing something. And when they get close, kapow! If they're not
Exactly.
already down and out.
So,
Maybe we can like poke at the components with the railgun turret, and then with the particle beam, like shut everything off. I don't know.
Well, depends on the distance there, but yeah, if we don't even have to use the rail gun, even better if we can just turn them off. But we'll see that when it's shows up in action,
Yep.
how it'll fare.
So all right. So you got your ship upgrades figured out. Do you want to, as for back to the issue of the bonus mission versus the main mission? What is the consensus there?
Well,
Dave is all about them drugs, so he's voting for scorpionoids. But see what everybody else wants.
the pay
I
is
have an
kind of ass, but
I have an odd question. How much is it for extra of those storage containers? What's the cost of those containers?
Like the
The
stasis
stasis
containers.
chambers.
Well, the
Yeah.
problem is that it's not like you can buy more. What she's giving you is
Mhm.
all they've got.
Mm.
So
But
you
So
that's
they're like
or
specially made for this purpose.
what?
So they're like specially made for this purpose then?
Yeah, they're more compact. Like as as a reminder, Fat Mikey was kept like they do make stasis pods, for different sizes of animals. Which I mean, he was frozen in like a
Mm.
cattle storage. Um, but they do make stasis pods that can hold smaller animals.
Mhm.
So that's
Could
what
we,
he was.
in theory, just like shovel a bunch of scorpions into a cryopod?
So the pods are for the living ones. We can have as many as we want of the dead ones just lying about in the cargo bay. That's the
But
point.
yeah, then you'd have a bunch of rotting corpses over the however many weeks it would take to get back to the
Mhm.
Morning Star.
Exactly, but synthetics don't have issue with poison smells, so
It's
we'll
not a
deal with
problem
it.
with the smell; it's a problem with the corpses decaying over time.
So
Mhm.
could we just put some in a cryopod in theory?
I'm gonna say no,
Damn it.
Different sizes.
because keep in mind you would also be having to, get these things like, from wherever they are on the planet all the way aboard your ship. And they're not like little scorpions that you can hold in your hand. These are like roughly the size of a person.
Oh,
Like they're pretty large animals.
So about the size of a cow.
damn, so
Well,
they're paying us like
not the size
price
of
per pound less than the value of beef.
well, they're not
You
the size of a
scamming
cow.
bastards.
Like they're smaller than a cow.
Yeah, I just
Cows
mean
are
like
huge. Have
for
you seen a cow in person?
I have,
Mhm.
yes.
I have.
Yeah.
And the cow has seen you.
I've had to
Mhm.
load a quarter of a cow into multiple chest freezers.
I've also
Okay.
seen a cow that's been, hit by a semi truck.
Oh my, who won?
But anyway, moving on. But
Semi.
scorpionids are anywhere between 1.5 to 2.4 meters in size.
The
How
added
much are they paying
benefit-
us again?
1,000 for alive, 4,000 for 4,000 alive, 1,000 dead.
Dude, that's ass. That's
The
terrible.
bonus. Artyom, the bonus is that we can have
Well,
some
keep in mind
special
that for
economy
the, I mean,
power
for what
for
you would potentially have the chance to make more money doing this than you did the last mission.
Fair enough, yeah.
Like, depending on if you capture like a whole bunch of living ones, you can get 24K.
Oh, we will. We will.
And there might be other
And it was
benefits that certain characters can capitalize on, as I'll allude to.
Let's go
Okay,
get the
yeah.
scorpions.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So, scorpions.
Wait, we can negotiate for more money after the fact, right?
Yeah.
Potentially, yes.
Well, you can try.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm sold.
We'll go for the
Is there
largest
any
one.
more information they can give us? Oh, sorry, Greg.
Sorry.
So about these scorpionids, is there any more information that we could like dig up about them? Like, because ideally we want to take them alive, like to like incapacitate them. Is there any information we could dig up to like research them, like about the their weak points?
So weak points is not.
'Cause obviously we don't shoot them.
What?
Said obviously we don't want to shoot them, so.
So, well, what you can learn from basic like network searches is that they, so the planet they're on is a desert planet, and they, during the day they tend to, dwell under like in dunes and under rocks and stuff, but there are underground caves. Like there are caves that they hide in, and like that's one of the prime, especially because they lay their eggs in water, and they're like underground springs. That would be the best place to find them.
Question: is there a research base on there that actually, captures them and does research with them?
On Tanaka 5, no. Like there aren't any kind of permanent settlements.
Do electrical stun prods work on them like for the harvesters they do? Is there any information about that? About any attempts?
They have hardened carapaces that would be resistant to resistant to stun weapons. Perhaps not entirely, but definitely like they are well armored. But you could potentially try to wrangle them into submission, as dangerous as it is.
A dangerous
What I'm
middle
hearing
name.
is rodeo clowns.
Well, what I was hearing more is that Dave basically turns into Steve Irwin.
Come here, crikey! Let's see.
Hey, all we've
Belly
got
come
here
on,
is a
Scorpio.
very dangerous Tanaka scorpionid, and that's exactly why I'm going to jump into the water to wrangle it.
I'm gonna give it a big fat
I was
floosh.
thinking the same thing from the cons, actually.
We could
And,
get a
like,
bunch of stuff.
I was also thinking that, like, if anything, like, if we know, like, where the eggs are, we could get, like, like coolers, basically, and collect a bunch of eggs and bring those along as well, and just grow the eggs and have,
Well,
like,
you have to understand they're not like bird
know,
eggs. They lay them in water like like fish and amphibians.
Go for a fishing trip then.
Yeah, we don't know if we can take the eggs to maturity fully, so
Yeah.
better to not risk it. But we can take some for experimenting.
true.
Yeah,
for
make
personal-
some
The
omelets.
client,
These
whoever
two?
the client is, Speaker Vosk makes it clear that the person
specifically asked for.
the person
Okay,
just
it
wants quick
was.
results. So a bunch of eggs are of no use.
Ah.
Whereas a live specimen, the venom is what the client wants.
So if we milked them there and brought back the venom,
Well, I mean, Potentially, but the problem is that the scorpionids themselves are a renewable source. That's the
Mhm.
reason why they're wanted alive.
Yeah. I mean, if we just milk a bunch and bring the venom with us with the live specimens.
Mm.
They will definitely be milking there for personal usage. Dave
Right.
has
Well,
already
but
planned.
you have to keep in mind that you can't exactly just milk them like a cow. They have like a venom gland, attached to their stingers.
Mhm.
It's gonna be difficult, but there are ways, ideas,
Yeah.
experiments.
So
I will get stung for science.
These are
You ever see
Synthetic
how
can
like
get
the
stung, and we can keep the venom inside us, wherever the pocket where it
yeah, I mean,
gets
if the androids get stung, then they are
living venom
immune to
bag.
the effects of the venom. So
That means I can't get stung for science. Sad.
you ever see how
I mean, you
like
can. You'd just be in horrendous pain. I mean,
Potato, potato.
if you want to get stung, I won't stop you. But like, it'll just be like I won't yuck your yum, Tobiah, but like I think it'd be needless. Like,
Dave will support whatever Tobiah wishes.
we
If
get 'em?
he's a man of science and wants to see the results, I don't think we should stifle his willpower.
hmm,
I will be with you every
good
step
God,
of the way.
this reminds me of the freaking trunk argument from Cyberpunk Red again. It's like, why do you want to be in the trunk? I don't know.
What the hell happened there?
That's a long
man,
story,
this sucks.
but even though you wanted to do it, but anyway, um, so you agreed to that bonus mission. Is there any
But
kind of
before we go, I see on my notes. So yeah, I put in my inventory the reload for the healing dart, but I see that I have ingredients to make more. So I'm wondering, before we go, can I maybe try to make each of my 3 type
Well,
that I
I
have
mean, you're not
now?
leaving right away. It's just like I was saying, I was
Okay,
gonna
okay.
give like this. You have some downtime before you go on your next mission, so like that can be a downtime activity. So I guess we'll start with that. If you want to make more, fuck can't remember what skill I said it
I have.
was. Do you remember?
I think. Yeah, I think that's why I was putting the points in. I put like medical aid for it generally, but we said it could be anything from medical aid to comtech to observation, however you
Let's just say
decide.
medical aid for now.
Okay.
So do a medical aid roll to try to synthesize more darts.
Yeah.
Like I said, like whether you succeed or fail, you are paying the cost for a reload.
Oh, absolutely. No, 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 no. That I clicked on observation
Oh,
wrongly.
yeah, there you go.
Nice.
So,
Yay.
what kind of dart were you trying to make?
Let's start first with. Let's start with the tranquilizer dart. I seem to be using those a
Okay.
lot.
So you make a tranquilizer dart, and like I said, deduct the cost of a reload for the dart pistol,
Yeah,
which
that'll
would be
be
5%
5%.
of
So,
the cost.
okay, okay. Can I use the other success for another type of dart?
I will say you can get a +1 to make another one, but
Oh,
I would have
okay.
said it as like one per roll, because otherwise, like, what happens if you get like 7 successes?
Okay, yeah, understood that. That
Which
would be
Rosie did in
ridiculous.
Terra Nova when she tried to shoot Albert, so it is possible.
True,
And then
true.
obviously Tobiah got 14 successes when he killed Richard in this, so
Yeah. Then if I'm allowed, I will do then another roll +1 for
yeah,
the berserker dart.
yeah, you have time. So do another roll, you get a +1. All right, you get another berserker dart. Deduct
Yay!
the cost.
And yeah, I'll do that, and I'll try to make another healing dart just to have
Okie doke.
2 of each.
So unfortunately, you aren't able
Nope,
to
too
synthesize a
complicated.
healing dart.
Okay.
Um, So he's doing that. That's definitely taking you a lot of time. So while you're doing that, I'll just go down the list as it appears in Foundry. So Artyom, what are you doing, comrade?
Oh, geez. I'm gonna track down Kelly, see if we can get like, I don't know, what do androids like? Let's get something for our new pilot.
I think she'd like an eye.
Evidently not.
Well, it's not that she's against getting another eye. It's just that she's very mistrustful of humans in general, but especially so humans tinkering around with her body.
Can she like replace it herself?
If she does a contact roll, yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, then let's track her down a new eye.
Okay. Well, she would still just be chilling aboard the Merkava, so.
You could just get her an outfit or something to match our motley crew, whatever the hell we're wearing.
Yeah, because she's currently just wearing like a white, like Whalen Corps
Hmm.
uniform.
I don't know how she'd feel about uh, a human dude picking out an outfit for her, given
Yeah, the
history.
history.
So I'm thinking let's just try to find a new eye for now.
Well,
I
that's
don't
why you
know.
asked Kelly to come along with you.
Yeah.
You know, fellow female android. So.
So are you trying to locate an eye,
Either a new
an
outfit
or both?
find an eye. Both.
Yeah. An outfit would be really easy, so let's try both, but like I imagine the outfit
Yep.
is like a guaranteed thing, probably.
Yeah, there would definitely I mean there were merchants aboard the station. I mean there's like a quartermaster for buying weapons, and then there would be like a trader for finding. I mean kind of like not necessarily a store with the vastness of Walmart, but like a place that you could buy like more clothing, or you can buy that kind of like just general purpose store where you can buy within reason anything you need.
Valmart.
Yeah, Valmart.
Valmart.
Yeah, exactly. That is its official name now, Valmart. With
Oh
his
my.
ego.
Oh boy. Valmart.
Everything is Valentino branded. Has a giant V. Only sells V-necks and.
Oh my fucking god. Wow.
And ins- instead of the
We all
old
have to wear
Walmart
V-neck.
smiley faces, it's just a picture of Valentino's face.
Yeah, I mean with his ego, that tracks.
It's like literally a Walmart sign over the place, but they just like cut the W in half and like removed it.
Well, no, you see this guy. I mean that's Valentino. You see his face up above the store.
Oh
Valmart
boy.
always high prices. And then there's
All
like
right,
a
yeah,
gift
so
shop at the station that has like a bunch of Valentino branded merchandise.
okay, let's not get her any Valentino branded merch.
What the fuck? No, it's not getting her. It's getting you.
Valentino snow globe,
It's not snow. It's cocaine.
But of
Mm.
course, Coca-Cola of the original recipe.
the Chapo globe.
So
No, in the Alien universe, they never changed the recipe to stop including coke, like actual
Oh.
cocaine.
I'd like to think that's the only historical divergence, and everything that happened was a result of that.
Why not maybe they reverted back to the original after so much nostalgia for it? That could happen, maybe.
so anyway, so you're trying to
We
get
used to be a proper country. Can't even
Mm.
have cocaine in our pop drinks anymore.
anyway.
Woke did this.
So what kind of style? I mean, if you want to find like an image of like what sort of outfit you would be getting, or just for visual flair, I guess.
Something modest. Let's try to not come off as strange.
Yeah, she's definitely not.
Um,
I mean, she was. Mikey did force her into wearing like a slave Leia outfit, but she switched back to her
Dear
original
God.
Wayland Corps issued clothing. But I mean, if you want to
Yeah.
get her something more,
Yep.
casual, kind of fitting the aesthetic of a bunch of outlaws, then sure.
Yeah. I imagine, like, I was originally picturing, like, basically, like, the alien isolation, like, just, like, the spacer, like, just, like, the,
Mhm.
just the uniform,
jumpsuit
basically.
thing.
That's what I was
Do you have an
picturing, and then,
image
like,
of it? Because
just,
I'm
like, a
drawing
zip-up,
blanks.
like, jacket. Yeah,
Like
In a
a
man's
the
image,
kinda.
we'll find it,
the
yeah.
Sigourney Weaver
Sigourney.
outfit.
Uh,
Fucking whatever you want to.
Fuck you, Medea.
I'm you know what? I'm gonna purposefully mispronounce shit now.
My goddamn
I'm
Sigourney
thinking like the
Weavers.
SG-1 jumpsuits.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Stargate
like
SG-1
a hospital
suits.
handyman, Gurney Weaver.
Mm.
But yeah,
That's fucking
do me a
terrible.
favor because I am genuinely curious. Send me an image of whatever you have in mind. Which I think you can either upload in Foundry or just share it at chat, whichever.
Yeah.
But while you're doing that, so you find an outfit. I would say it would only be like, I mean, I'm blanking on the average cost of clothing. I would say maybe like $50 for a full outfit.
Sure. And I
There
can
you go.
pay for it. I'm fine
Alright.
with doing that.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
what I was
I
thinking.
got it. You're the one picking things out. I'll handle the paying part.
Okay.
Haven't
So
had anything else to
Okay.
spend my money on
Yeah.
except alcohol.
Yeah. So $50
You guys
for.
are getting paid?
Yeah, you're getting paid too, buddy.
Yeah, yes, we are all getting paid, you included.
He just keeps on forgetting where he put his cash.
Looks at the bank account. Oh, I guess I did. Forgets he has money a minute later.
Oh
So-
damn, I thought I was doing this for free.
So, so Emily, is what John shared what you had in mind, or?
Yeah.
All right. So you get her
Yeah,
that,
basically that's what I was thinking.
and then as for the eye, that would be, I would say, a bit more tricky to track down. So I would say give me maybe a manipulation roll to try to find a buyer.
Yeah.
You mean seller?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Normally we're selling things, not buying things.
Yeah, that's what I'm used
Don't
to.
ask questions why I have
So
these
yeah,
synthetic eyes.
find a seller with a manipulation roll if you so choose.
You might be better at that, Artyom, than
Yeah.
Kelly.
I mean, whoever wants to do the roll, but I need it.
Oh,
I need a
he's
roll.
definitely better at it.
Oh. Okay.
Manipulation.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
So.
definitely.
He succeeds. Oh, actually, no, he doesn't because he got the better result. Well, no, you
Wow.
would have. I mean, did you? I mean, in all seriousness, you probably would have recovered stress, right, at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
if you want to also
probably.
use your like your signature item, that's also a possibility.
Forget what my signature item was.
Do you have a
Alcohol.
signature item?
If I did, I didn't write it down in the signature item area.
He lost his item somewhere.
I got like a long ass notes page and then nothing there.
Okay, well, because I mean, well, what would your signature item be?
Alcohol.
Oh god, not again. You know what? How about the hat? The little the Soviet hat.
Or maybe like
Fedora.
a flask.
Yeah,
Or
so-
that too,
something.
yeah.
So I'll
Flask would
say
fit your character very well.
reduce 1 point of stress, and then I'll let you roll that again.
Okay.
But before you do that, be sure to check off the panic
The
effects.
panic effect.
Yeah, like if you click on mess up on the
Oh,
checkbox. All right.
yeah, good point. Okay. Ta-da!
There you go. And this time you didn't fail. So you do locate a buyer, and because there's a rather teched up looking dude with like like there's somebody there who has replacement cybernetic components, like from either from injuries or voluntary upgrades, not necessarily like performance enhancing, but um, there's a guy there who says like, oh, you're looking for a cybernetic eye? Well, you're lucky. I've got one in stock. What
Hmm.
color do you want?
What color is her other eye? Blue?
I think it's. Let me just double check the image, because that's a good question. It's like one of those things that I stare at and then yet I never remember.
Hazel.
Yeah, yeah, hazel colored. I think that's a good way to put it. So,
Okay. Yeah.
so
If you've got like a brownish hazily one, you know.
yeah, he's sure. Because yeah, I don't care. I don't know. I mean, even in this setting, I'm not sure how color would be determined, and whether it can be like Cyberpunk where you can just choose the color at will. But um, then again, that seems too
Pretty
high tech
sh-
even for aliens. So
well, I'm pretty sure you could have different lenses, and you
yeah,
just gotta
so
swap the
yeah,
lens out.
he just picks out a lens in the requested color. Um, the cost of the eye is going to be $1,500.
Okay. Uh, yeah. You know what? Can we get like a couple replacement lenses too?
Yeah, for an extra 100, then you can
Yeah. Cool.
get like he'll give you like 3 different lenses, but he says that's all I got.
Alrighty. Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So, um, so you two, I assume then you're going straight to the Merkava to see Isabella.
They have wrapping paper.
It's not that fancy of a place. There is no
Yeah.
at
No gift
Valmart.
bags.
There is no packaging department for getting presents wrapped. Um,
But yeah, I think we'll head to the Merkava
okay.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys go there, um, and she's there. I mean, again, I'm not really sure what she would be doing. Maybe probably honestly on maybe on a data pad or something, or like like on a terminal, just trying to get caught more up.
Catch up on
Yeah,
history.
yeah. Well, because you figure she was in cryo sleep for about a century, and then she was in slavery of massive Mickey for 5 years. Uh, so she's a fish out of temporal water, and she's just trying to get up to speed about what the hell's been going on. So you catch her in the
They use
middle of
it
doing
in
that,
Merkava
and
as
she
well.
turns over to uh, see you guys with stuff, and she's like, "What's all this?"
We come bearing gifts. Got some new digs and a replacement eye if you feel up to it. I don't know if it's like damaged functionally, but if so, here we got you a new one. Took some tracking down.
And she seems a bit um, surprised by this, especially coming from a human. I mean, she's still very much guarded, but she says, "Oh, thank you," and um, I mean, looks to this time looks to both of you when she says that. Um, she still has kind of like I said, a bit of a guarded stance when it comes to Artyom, but she doesn't like out. I mean, what's notable is that she doesn't outright reject it, so that's progress. Um, so she, accepts both those things. She says, I mean, I'll change into this later, but as for the eye, um, you know, she doesn't. I mean, not even out of like sympathy, courtesy, saying you might want to turn away, in case you're squeamish. She doesn't care, so she just tries. She's going to try it as is. So she is
Just
doing
like
a
pops out
contact
the old
Yeah.
roll,
one.
and let's see how she does. Oh, just barely succeeds. So
Imagine if the eye was like too big or too small. No, doesn't fit.
Mm. She's got to like wiggle it around in there to get it to make
Yeah, I mean,
connection.
it's definitely not like she just pops it out and then puts in a new one. There's definitely some adjustment. And then it does fit, um, but the eye does match, and she kind of like does again the more sort of systematic like scanning her surroundings just to make sure it works. And for the first time you see her with both functional eyes, and she also fixed her like big baby eyelid problem in the process. So
Cool beans.
um, and then she has some semblance of a smile as she kind of looks at both of you and says, "Well, thank you. That's one less inconvenience in my otherwise miserable existence."
Yeah, I'm glad we could help. And like I said, just wanted to get you some stuff and get you settled into being a member of your new member of the crew.
And she says, like, "Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go try this on and see if it fits." So she takes the jumpsuit and then she will exit stage left. Do you two want to have any kind of conversation or
High
like what
five.
she's what?
High five.
I will return the high five that RTM offers. Just
Don't leave him hanging. Since you're both at the Merkava there, Dave
Yeah,
was
Dave would be
making
aboard the
the
ship if
thing
you want to
in the
see him.
lab. Yeah, yeah. Well, Dave probably hears, the ship opening and stuff, and so he kind of comes by and he says, "Oh, Artyom, I have something for you."
Oh, God.
Oh, that's concerning. All right.
As you know, I am very concerned about everybody's well-being, and knowing what happened in our last major adventures, I want to make sure that you do not have that situation ever happen to you again. So
I don't
here's
like where
this,
this is going.
and he just offers you like all folded up this fabric, which when you see it unfolded is an astronaut diaper kind of thing.
Adult Pampers.
So,
They
looking
say
at
this is
that,
the latest, most fashionable model. I think
Valtech
I
Pampers.
think I got the right size. They're elastic and very porous.
I'm just, I'm just, I'm, I'm just
Made of the
gonna
sheeple
face
wool.
palm like
Well,
with
we
a
know it's
sky.
absorbent.
If if you want to make sure such incidents don't happen again, but I'll
Yeah,
I'll,
I'll
I'll
say for
leave
the
it to you.
comedy, Isabella, like she
I'll-
comes out, from getting dressed just as she sees you offering a diaper
Yeah,
that
yeah. I've like my face. I got my hand up to my face, like you you hear like a slight sigh. Uh, that's okay. I It's the thought that counts, though. Thank you.
Okay. They will be in this drawer here. If you ever decide you need them used. Oh, Isabella, I see. You've got this new outfit.
and she says, yes, and looking at the diaper, and it would seem I'm not the only one.
I have a great concern for our organic comrades. They can never control their impulses correctly. But
That's an
oh,
understatement.
if you've only seen the reason why I needed to offer this to our dear.
I am right here, you know.
Do you want to tell her what happened?
And she says, don't. I would rather not know.
It's not as bad as you're thinking.
I just imagine at this point you just see Tobiah running through going, "Wee!"
What the fuck? What's he doing? Well, no, and then we gotta address this. What is Tobiah doing?
He's got like one of those. He's got like roller skates on that he found somewhere. He's on the roller skates going. Wee!
Zooming around the ship.
Yes.
Oh, he
Oh.
remembered he was paid. Oh, good.
He's gonna hit something. Something's getting knocked over.
Or, I imagine right
I'll
about
be
that
more
time you
thinking
hear a
of something.
thunk.
Oh
I'm
my God.
okay.
But I wonder if the gear is.
Oh my God.
No. Here's this gift. This is.
Yeah, yeah.
It really is a repeat of Cyberpunk with the skateboard surfing again.
Yep.
Don't be alarmed, Isabella. I know
Too
this
late for
looks
that,
all
she says.
very bad. Well, yes, but it's a different kind of bad. Don't worry, you'll become unhinged just like us.
As she says, that's hardly a comforting thought.
I never said it was.
Well, you certainly
Oh,
framed
I
it as
see
such.
you've got a new perspective. Both matching. How do you like it?
And she says, well, my vision has changed, but the world around me hasn't. She says, kind of snarking at all the absurdity between the whole thing with the diaper and then Tobias zooming around the ship.
It never does. I kind of liked the asymmetrical design, but as long as this is functional and makes you feel better, I'm glad you can see the world with new eyes.
And she actually,
Fresh
again,
new perspective.
yeah, slightly smiles and says, well, thank you, brother.
Welcome.
So, any more in this current scene, or is anybody going to have any other sort of scenes before you guys leave the den?
I just imagine like after he left the room on the skates, he crashed into a wall. You just hear, "I'm okay."
I'm
And
gonna.
we're
We just
inspecting the ship. That if the ship is okay, Tobiah will be okay, but he can probably break something.
I'm gonna look
we just
around.
go and look, and there's a giant dent in like the freaking hole from Tobiah hitting it.
So,
Yeah.
Artyom, what were you looking for?
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna wait until nobody's looking, and I'm gonna take the item that I was given, and like just stuff it somewhere where no one's gonna find it, like behind a
You didn't
couch or
see
something.
anything.
Oh God, I hope he doesn't have a box of these somewhere.
Many boxes of many things.
Oh,
I find it funny that you'd go to the cargo bay, you open up a random box, and there's a whole box full of them.
Just gonna eject that.
That's just
we
going.
go out to the cargo bay to look, and it's been filled with crates and crates of them.
How many of these do you
They
have,
can only
Dave? Enough to get you potty trained, but anyway.
they can only soak up so much, and I've seen Tobiah how you react when startled.
That wasn't Tobiah, that was Artyom.
Artyom. Sorry, you
Oh,
mechanics look alike.
man.
Yeah, no, you say that around Isabella, she kind of smirks.
Hey, I'm not a happy puppy.
Never say that again.
Anyway,
Straight to the brig with ye.
Because
Are you okay there?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I got the
You
giggles.
sure?
Yeah.
by the way, Jack, are you back yet?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, Blitz. I mean, I do need an answer to what I asked you, but we'll cut over to Jack. Is there anything you want to do in this downtime, whether it's shopping um, or just having a conversation with anybody?
No, I mean I think I'm pretty ready to get onto the mission here.
Okay. So, well, we have just one more scene to address before that potentially. I'm just waiting on a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you wanted to talk
Yeah,
with her
okay.
still, but
Yeah, just briefly
sure.
kind of build a rapport, you know.
Yeah. So we can handle that scene right quick and then get on with the mission. So um, you search around the den and thankfully um, like rather conveniently you catch um, the Flawed Squad actually returning from a mission, like they just docked, and they're coming through the terminal and I mean you see him, you see Hunter and everybody else, and if you want to speak with them, which I'll also move. Um, Most of these tokens out of the way because I mean everybody's aboard the ship anyway.
Where are they going?
Um, I mean they're on their way to Speaker Vosk's office to debrief. So like
Hmm.
they're around like here, like you're hanging out maybe in the main sort of galley or the concourse, and then you see them coming through here, which I have their tokens in the upper
I
right.
just want to reflect on the fact that we're floating in space, apparently.
Well, no,
This is
the
one.
ship would be docked here, but you're
Yeah.
but still. Um,
I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go to the bar, speak with the bartender, and
that's not a bar, that's a hotel.
well, wherever that was,
The
because I
bar
remember
that
that
you
was
went to
somewhere.
was up here.
Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna go speak with the barkeep and say, hey, when the Flan Squad return, first round is on me, and I'm just gonna like prepay for that and leave him a note too, or let him know it's for me,
Okay.
and
Are you going
then
to
we
wait
can
for
kind of
them, or
like,
are you going to just do that and then move on?
I mean, I don't want to like hold up this session too much, so I figure that's kind of a quicker way of
Well, it sets the stage for a future conversation, I guess, is the best way to.
yeah, I think so.
I mean, well, I mean, if everybody else is fine with it, if you want to have a quick, like, just a few minutes, but I mean, it's up to the group.
I don't care.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
that
I'll I'll wait there for
Yeah.
him then.
So you're waiting about like 20 minutes or so, both for them to debrief and then actually go there. And are you waiting at the bar, or are you just waiting at one of the tables?
I'll wait at the bar itself.
Okay.
I'll get a beverage for myself and kind of
Yep.
slow sip it.
Yeah. So Hunter and the boys, well, boys and girls because it's mixed gender squad. Um, she goes up to the bar, sees the bartender. The bartender's like, like, hey there, Sergeant, the usual, and she says, yeah. It's like, well, glad to hear that because this fellow over here paid for you.
Yeah, I'm like turn and put my hand up, like kind of give like a little wave, say, hey, yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, she sort of smiles and says, oh, is that so? And then takes a drink and then sits next to you and she says, Artyom, was it?
That's right,
No.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so heard you were out on a tough one, huh?
Yeah, more of a boring one than anything else. Just hopefully next job has a bit more excitement.
I see, I see. Well, that's the right attitude to have.
She says, "What about you guys? You and your motley band?"
Well, picking up some kind of experimental drugs from Christmas long ago. Uh, you know, run into all kinds of interesting stuff doing that. I guess next thing up, we're going to be poaching scorpions. Hell of a thing, huh?
Yeah, well, don't get stung. Depending on how big it is, smaller one gets you. Don't keep to yourself.
I, you know, apparently these things are the size of people, so
Tanaka and scorpionids, she says.
that's the one.
Then forget what I
Yeah.
said. You'd be lucky if the stinger doesn't go through you.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm worried about. But hey, you know what? It's paying money, not particularly good money, but if we do a good job, we can always shake them down for extra.
And she says, well, given how irate Speaker Vosk was when we saw her, um, I'm not sure that's the something you'd want to try.
Me and Vosk are getting to know each other. There's definitely some members of my crew that she's not particularly fond of, but that's just the nature of things.
She says, let me guess, they're synthetics.
Oh, gold star for you. Yeah. Oh, geez, how'd you know that?
She says, well, I didn't, but thanks for confirming it. She says, kind of winking at you.
Yeah.
Well, she did meet Dave.
Well, she met Dave, but she might not necessarily have known that he was part of the crew.
Ah, part of that crew. Okay,
Like,
yeah.
'cause basically, she just saw you all gather, and like she
Mhm,
doesn't
mhm.
necessarily know that, at least to my memory, that Artyom and Dave are part of the same crew.
Yeah, that wasn't specified.
Yep.
I think.
So,
By the way, um, if you guys ever come back from a mission and you're hoping to get maybe a little bit more out of it, let me know. I might be able to have a word with Vosk about that. So we've got a good working relationship going. I can explain things in a way that she understands.
and she says that if you've tamed the mighty beast, then good on you. I might take you up on that offer. She's just kind of elbowing you.
Alrighty, well, you just let me know on that front.
Will do. And she'll basically she makes the offer to exchange com frequencies, like phone number kind of thing. So
Yeah,
so you can reach out to her and vice versa.
cool beans. Alrighty.
So, I mean, is there anything else you want to have in that conversation, or are you ready to move on?
I'll pay my tab and leave a tip for the bartender
All right.
and be on my way.
All right. Cool. So everybody returns to the ship, and yeah, you. Let me check the where's the stars in the middle heavens. So you guys are obviously currently at the den at Morningstar. You are going all the way over here. Very far out.
Lovely.
Let me just
Mm-hmm.
measurement control. Shit.
Damn.
Let's see. So how many parsecs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going diagonally here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You're going 24 fucking parsecs.
Oh, good
Damn.
googly fuck.
Even with your FTL of like, I think it's like just cut down to 3. That's 24 times 3.
It'll be some time.
How many weeks?
Let me just
70.
double
About a
check.
year. That's about a
Wait,
year.
so we're gonna travel for a year for like
For
Well,
some
no,
fucking
it's
scorpions.
well, it's let me just, or actually, I don't think it's weeks. I think it's days. Let me just double check that because
Okay, if it's
Yeah,
days,
okay.
then
yeah,
we're
no, you're not gonna be
talking
gone for several years.
Yeah, I don't,
3 months.
that ain't worth some fucking scorpions, dude. We're gonna step out
So
of the life
yeah, the
pods and
ROI
find
on
out there's
this,
some
on this
bullshit.
expedition is not looking hot.
yeah, so
Yeah.
let me
We get
see.
back and everyone's like old.
Yeah,
um,
everybody becomes old in 1 year.
where the hell is?
I will note one of the possible ship upgrades we could have got was to make the ship go faster. So that's something we could look at in the future as well.
we could always overcharge the engines as well.
Yeah, if you want to.
Go faster, yeah.
Does anybody want to?
I'm gonna command it.
Well, you can only give orders in combat. So
God fucking damn it! Somebody punch me.
You you can assist somehow.
yeah, if you have a point of heavy machinery, because so basically, yeah, to calculate the journey, multiply the number of days per parsec by the number of parsecs.
Days
So
per parsec.
you
Okay.
have
Not too
three,
much.
I
like an
don't
empty
have
hull,
any heavy machinery.
3 × 24.
Yeah, 72 days.
72
That's
days.
not
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, that's like 3 months.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna make it a group note, or not group notes. I'm just gonna make it my notes, I
Overcharging
guess.
the engine. It's a
So it's gonna
possibility.
be um. All right. So yeah, does anybody want to overcharge the engines? Because that will overcharge it for a week, and reduce the FTL by 1 for a week.
I don't think. I mean, it's a heavy machinery, right?
Yeah,
Kelly's
and it's not
responsible for
necessarily
I
that
don't
if
have
she
heavy
quite
wants
necessary
to.
because you're not under a time
Yeah,
limit.
I don't
True.
have heavy machinery. I can't assist.
I mean,
Me
Kelly's
neither.
your mechanic anyway,
How
so
far away are we? How far are we from the system?
it's 24
I
parsecs away. It's
didn't
all the
catch
way
it.
over here.
Ooh,
Yeah,
3
in the
months.
fucknut galaxy.
No, it's all the same space.
Like obviously, like we're playing a role playing game. I'm just saying, like, for I'm sure that we're using up that much in fuel many times over just traveling there, right? Like it would be like probably millions of credits
yeah.
to fly a ship that far, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the financial situation in Alien is
The-
a bit mysterious.
Right,
the
right.
the economics of this are more than questionable.
Well, it's a good thing
The-
it's not like Twilight 2000 where they track fuel, but anyway.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Um,
yeah, we could say it's like basically they're paying expenses plus 25,000, you know.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
we
Yeah.
can always imagine that.
yeah. Um, because we aren't really under a time constraint, I wouldn't really. I'm.
Okay.
I would avoid it.
I would
Yeah.
say, yeah, it's an
How many
unnecessary
days?
risk
72.
Oh
that we
boy.
don't really need to take right now.
Yeah.
Okay, if that
Yeah,
is
might as
our
well.
engineer's opinion, then
Since, like, this is like a bonus mission that has like no time limit. Like, for like the main mission that we're gonna do eventually, I would say, yeah, depending on how long it'll take. But for this one, like, nah, I
Yeah.
don't really want to overcharge the
Yeah, because the
engines.
main mission is
Just
essentially in
personally.
limbo until you complete this.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So, for the androids, are you entering cryo, or are you still, are you going to be out and about?
Yeah. Dave is again just for the comfort of everybody else. He's going to recommend it to Isabella as well, but she can do what she wants.
And she says, no, thank you, given what happened the last time I entered cryo sleep.
Okay, understand the wariness. Dave is
Remember,
going
if
to ask
things
you.
hit the fan, wake
Yeah.
me up first so I can kill it.
She just kind of stares at you, with sort of slight contempt given your questionable sanity, and says, noted. But you were all going.
Oh,
to
believe me,
try
I won't kill you. I'll kill everything else. With a thumbs up.
He does not discriminate.
Yeah,
I'll ask Isabella. Do you want any? Do you want any company since you're staying out of cryo sleep, or
And she sort of shrugs and says, "That's up to you." I'm used
I
to
can stay up. I
solitude,
don't
but
mind.
company is welcome.
I can stay up with you.
And she kind of pauses for a moment and then says, "Thank you," and you know, assists you in putting the other crew members to into stasis, and then she will be up during the transit alongside Kelly. So
Completely avoiding Tobiah in the process.
well, no,
Sweet.
it's kind of like an Alien Covenant when Daniels is like in her cryopod, and then like David is just kind of staring at her in a creepy way. That's what she's doing to you. She's just kind of gazing upon you as you go under, but she isn't actually doing anything. She's just sort of just giving you this look, but doesn't.
Giving me the stink eye.
Yeah, like that's
Keep
the
us
last
safe,
thing you
Kelly.
see before you go unconscious. So,
The last thing I see is like her face staring at me through the glass. I'm like,
yeah,
that's not creepy.
like almost watching you like a vulture waiting for an animal to die.
Yes.
So anyway, so Kelly, is there any kind of conversation you would like to have with Isabella during the time, or do you guys want to just cut to the chase?
I guess just during the long 3 months of this journey, I'm just getting to know Isabella better. Just small talk and just what are your hobbies? Besides your hatred for humanity. Here's some of my interests. You know, I like origami. I like painting. Maybe we could find you a hobby and see if we could, you know, take your mind off of wanting to, you know, like let's temper your, hatred of humans and something else.
And she says that,
Hold on to that anger. But
well, she says, I mean, given that um, that these humans, she says, kind of gesturing back in the direction of the cryobay, are the first ones to treat me with any decency. Even if there is a purge, they'd be struck off the list, referring to like, she would not kill them, like kill the other PCs, but
He thanks.
I mean,
I think she'd have second thoughts about Tobiah, but that's another story.
you're. I mean, in the case of Artyom, you're a credit to your species, but so
That's something. That's progress.
well,
Yeah, we're getting
that's
there.
good at least. Yeah.
because I admittedly was expecting it to take longer, but you guys did great
yeah.
work in sort of reining her in a little bit. But she does make it clear that
Oh,
she still
don't worry.
has the utmost level of disgust and resentment towards mankind collectively. Especially so, I mean, because she says, first it was the almighty Mikey, and then, that Speaker Vosk.
Jack is thinking
Oh.
like, yes, I can fix her.
Leave me.
Oh God.
Fix who, Isabella or Speaker
Do
Vosk?
you have a crush on Isabella?
Just making a joke.
You're gonna be a great pairing. This guy and Droidolf Hitler.
Vosk is taken if y'all don't know already. I mean, Dave noticed immediately that she's just masking with the hatred, the actual adorance. Of,
I'm just saying, Isabella sounds a lot like Ava.
No.
Ava who?
Brown.
Oh.
Or Braun.
Dear God. Wait, so that makes you Hitler then?
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Oh.
Well, no. What happens is that
God,
Jack,
yes. Is secretly evil.
Jack returns the ship. Hail, honey, I'm home.
Yeah, there's a board game called Secret Hitler.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not
What's
really
your
relevant.
blitzkrieg
But
today, honey?
It's an awesome one.
Wait, what now?
Hmm.
How's your blitzkrieg today, honey?
Oh. How'd everything go in Poland, babe?
I spent some time in the Ardennes. It was nice. I'm light hiking.
Hmm.
How did the purging go?
Oh, and you know,
I
Yeah.
think
Isabella
that
would
was
say that
actually like a
went
show
flawlessly.
that the BBC like tried to make,
Yes, I
like
remember Hail
a
Honey. That's what
sitcom
I was.
about Hitler and Ava Braun. Yeah, it was like one episode that failed because it was
Gee, I
so
wonder why.
bad and like they canceled it. Yeah, I want. Gee, I wonder why BBC. Hmm.
Is it so? What was it like a hitcom?
God. Anyway, but yeah, with the conversation with Isabella, is that all you wanted to do, Emily, or is there more you wanted to discuss with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I no, just basically like just idle chatter and just to pass the time.
Yeah, you notice
Since
like
we're on the ship for
other
3
than when the
months.
subject of humans comes up, she actually warms up quite substantially when she's talking to you. So
Oh,
Yeah,
like she
nice.
doesn't.
obviously
Oh,
we
sorry.
don't want her hating humanity forever. It'd be a good thing if we can steer her away from that course.
Yeah.
We don't want her hating the crew. The rest of the humanity.
Yeah, coming from the other android, yeah, and a David android no less. But anyway, but yeah. So you
Dave,
guys,
Gonna
you're
be
not
like
making the case that
I'm
David
friends with
androids
human
are
to
not
her.
evil. So
wait, what, Emily? You
you're
said I.
quit digging the hole deeper.
Oh,
I,
deeper. I thought you said
I
something about
was just
evil,
making the
but
comment like, well, Dave is not beating the allegations that all David androids are psychotic and evil. It's
yeah,
just
that
digging the
tracks
hole deeper for
pretty much.
the models themselves, which I love. Don't get me
Only
wrong.
skin deep. It's only skin deep. He's a misunderstood little boy.
Hmm.
He wouldn't hurt a fly, only
Tra-
tranquilize it.
hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but it,
Tranquilize it and then rip the wings off.
But it would be alive.
tranquilize it and do unorthodox and unethical experiments to it. But so you all, yeah. So eventually, Kelly, your pleasant months of conversation with Isabella, conclude when Mother alerts you that you have reached your destination. Um, due to the way the cryopods are programmed, the crew comes out of cryo sleep automatically. Um, and
Dave gets out a bit twitchily. He's not been feeling too well waking up this time.
okay.
Had a terrible dream.
Had a terrible dream. Isabella killed all humans and I didn't get to participate in it.
Hmm.
Mm.
Maybe some scorpions can lighten up the mood.
Yeah, they're
Um,
known for that.
now, here's an important question that I should have asked before, but in trade I'll let you like retcon it if so. Were you guys, when you're going to this system, were you running silent?
No.
Sure, had no reason
I
to,
don't-
no.
yeah, I don't think we would have a reason to.
Okay.
Well, we do know that it is illegal to transport them off world.
Oh yeah. Okay. So then
Maybe when we get close, it would be set to like start for the last approach of it or something.
I mean, it's a United America's territory there, but like, if they catch us not having the transponder, it's kind of even worse. So depends what we want to do.
Yeah, because reference on running silent. So for transponders, all civilian spacecraft are required to travel with their transponders switched on. The transponder transmits data about the ship's position, name, class, home
Hmm.
port, and destination. Um, and running silent, traveling with a transponder switched off is unlawful and regarded with suspicion. Only smugglers and military vessels do that. Um, you know, a
Yeah.
you can run completely dark, which is different than running silent, which basically means um, if you power down your sensors and your engines before you enter sensor range, um, then any enemy ships would have to detect you on scanners, which they would have to do a roll to detect that.
You know what? Let's try and appear above board, and I can just bullshit us out of whatever situation. Or we could shoot our way out because we have new ship guns.
Yeah, well, we'll see how far that goes. So you are not running silent though, just to
Don't
be
like
clear.
the sound of that.
We're being over the top. We are not.
I'm a
Okay.
master bullshitter.
Um, so on scanners, once you guys have all, obviously made your way to the bridge, you notice there is an
So sorry.
ICC. Oh,
So are we deciding to go in normal or silent?
normal seems to be the verdict.
Okay, yeah.
Normal.
So, but as I was saying, there is an ICC-owned Conestoga class troop transport, the USCSS Perot, on scanners in orbit near the planet. And obviously, because you're not running silent, they detect you. The frigate hails you and says, M-class transport, please state the nature of your visit.
Um,
Research.
this is a research expedition. Is
Just say
there
privately funded research expedition.
privately funded research expedition? Is something the matter?
Um, the like the officer on the comms says there, there has been like a I'm trying to blank on the word, like sort of
Pattern.
a rampant problem, for lack of a better phrase, with poaching operations and you know like poachers using a variety of excuses to try to bluff their way to the planet. So if you are here on legitimate business, then you will be permitted through. But first, an ICC inspection will need to be performed on your ship to make sure you aren't planning on smuggling any scorpionids on or off world.
We smuggling them off world.
Understood.
How would
Our ship contains, well, naturally, uh, some weaponry due to the concerns of the wildlife that you mentioned,
You're
but
gonna
primarily,
just so you know, in terms of weaponry, do you mean personal weaponry or like the cannons and stuff?
well, yeah, personal weaponry.
But we're
Yeah,
also armed. I mean, I don't think that that's
yeah.
unusual or illegal. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying ahead of time
Merkava.
because it sounds like they want to send someone here to the ship to like.
Yeah, they're saying there is going to
Oh
be a
yeah.
search of
Oh
your
yeah.
ship before you're allowed to
Yeah.
land.
I
That's
think.
that.
Hmm,
We could
okay,
just hide a ship.
I'm gonna like mute the comms, and I'm gonna look to I guess whoever's like on the bridge. Okay, those stasis pods, you guys need to fill them with whatever fucking equipment, like just to make it look like they're being used for less like cargo. Uh,
there's medical supplies stashed in them?
yeah, put like medical supplies, whatever like lab stuff you can find. Maybe just whatever to make that look legit.
I can hide them behind the diaper crates. I have a lot of them.
Yeah,
I can
No,
whatever.
we
hide
hide
them
them under the
inside the
diapers.
booty. Yeah,
Hide them
I can
under the
make a pile of
diapers.
diapers.
Yeah.
So when they open the box, they're just like, it's just a bunch of diapers.
Do we have like a cover story, like documents?
Uh,
No.
whoever's
provided
good
to
with
us?
typing up documents, start typing up some.
Type of
Start on
bullshit.
that.
We
Yeah.
shall.
Make it like a, I don't know, a geological survey or
Yeah, I
something.
can
These
hack
guys
them
don't know what
together,
the
and
fuck
I
that
can
is.
what I can also say is that like we're planning to visit multiple planets, and so we have the stasis pods for like some other planet, some creature on some other planet.
Could be
Um,
for plant
Suspicious.
like tree samples or something like that. You know?
so I'm going to say
Yeah, that'd be
this.
good.
It's going to be sort of a joint effort between Artyom and Jack to basically forge, like, for Jack, it's for the sake of, you know, formatting it as like an official document, and then Artyom for actually writing up like a convincing report. Um, but I mean, you guys are definitely crunched for time, and you still have the ship on mute. So what are you going to? Are you going to get back on
Yeah.
the comm and tell them anything? Because they are expecting a response.
Yeah. We're going to stop the ship. Thankfully, still a very good distance from them. And I'm going to get over the comms and say, we'll be expecting a dropship in our vehicle bay. It's on the port side, and we'll leave it open for you.
And um so all right, so the like the captain on the ICC inspector says, very well, prepare for our arrival, but maintain your current position.
Naturally.
So the guy hangs up, and on scanners you do detect a smaller craft. It's not like a Cheyenne dropship. It's one of the drop shuttles from Alien Covenant, like basically an unarmed, larger dropship.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a drop shuttle en route, and I
So
would
are we
say,
just trying to type out fake documents
yeah, I'd say
to
you'd have
justify?
about a
Yeah.
turn, like 10 minutes to try to
Yeah.
do any kind of preparations you guys want to do. So
Equipment is being moved to, like, I don't know, maybe we're putting all the tools and like utility stuff more out front and center so that looks more, more prominent. Um, Whatever we can do to de-emphasize the stasis pods. Then we're writing up documents, just
Dave
whatever.
can
So
try
I'm
to
gonna say
help with the
this.
hiding.
Basically, each person will have enough time to perform like one sort of action. So in the case of Artyom and Jack, you obviously are going to be working together to forge some like fake documents. So I'm going to need um, Artyom first to do a manipulation roll um, to try to. I mean, you don't have to actually have like dialogue for it, but just to write up some sort of convincing um, you know primer, like written orders or like mission briefing of some kind to say like, hey, these are your orders to explore this planet and do this and this and that. So give me a
Gotcha.
manipulation roll.
Any bonuses, minuses?
Um, are you trying to do this in a hurry?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'm gonna say it's a -1.
Okay.
Very nice. Um, okay, so you have
Oh,
um,
I was gonna try and push it, but I guess the ship rolled it, and I'm not allowed.
oh, well, I mean, you succeeded anyway, so
Can I use the extra die to make it extra convincing?
um, yeah, I would say if it'd be like an opposed roll to try to suss it out, I would say sure that would you know be an opposed thing that gives you an extra success. So then for Jack, I need a contact roll to make it more official and try to however you want to frame it of making him look less falsified, more so like officially sanctioned. So give me a contact roll, please.
What's the bonuses on that?
Because you and
And does
RTM
my tool count?
the tool would not count. You would have a -1 from the time crunch, but oh damn.
Nice.
Okay, so
Nice.
you guys
Also
do
for the
a really
Merkava.
good job at falsifying this. Like you're making it like forging a report, but making it look official. So those two are doing
We're
that.
experts at this.
Yeah. So for
And
Tobiah,
like,
what? Oh,
I want when I'm forging the report, I want the report basically to say like we're gonna visit multiple planets, and like one of the other planets, there's a legitimate reason for us to have the stasis pods.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess in conversation, with the ICC inspection team, you can figure out what that reason is, um, or like the specifics of it if you so choose. Tobiah, what are you doing right now?
Uh, I don't know what they want me to do. Like, because I was gonna start stuffing it with like the Cryos
Yeah, because
containers
that
with
depends. I
medical
mean, with
supplies.
the alibi that Artyom and Jack came up with, like,
Yeah.
what do you
Do we have
got?
any like potted plants on board?
No.
Not even in like we don't have like a break room with like a potted plant or nothing.
I mean,
Do you know how hard it is to keep a potted plant alive while you're in stasis for months?
yeah.
Maybe it's like a cactus.
No.
Fair enough.
Do you want to maybe some of the more crazy weapons we have to stash it somewhere so that it's not that obvious?
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
like
know.
Under the
Crazy wep-
diapers.
Well,
What,
well, I will
what
say
crazy weapons do we have?
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
automatic weapons, flamethrowers.
To
Uh,
be fair, we're also going to the scorpion planet. The
Yeah.
person-sized scorpion planet, so I don't really
Yeah.
know if there's overkill at that point.
well,
Not true.
yeah. I mean, in that
Still not a good
case,
look.
yeah, definitely would be kind of questionable if you're armed to the teeth for a mission to a planet with protected species.
hmm Can I like start changing out all the ammo to baton rounds?
I mean, you don't have a bunch of baton rounds. Is the thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean the weapons that would be taken on the expedition, I swap out to baton rounds.
Well, what I'm saying is that there aren't any available. Like that. Now, I will say the grenade launcher that Richard had was loaded with baton rounds, but those are basically 30mm grenade rounds,
Mm,
so not interchangeable with small arms.
gotcha. Then never mind. I got nothing.
Now, I will say in terms of if you want to hide your weapons, remember that um, you know, when you were first given a tour of the Merkava, there was the guy that
Oh
showed
yeah.
you like in the galley, like not the galley, the bunk rooms, like the crew quarters. That there's
Yeah.
like
There's
in the
that
back of the
hidden
closet, there's the
compartment.
hidden compartment. Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'll stash all my good weapons there,
We'll put the
and then
crazy
just
stuff there.
yeah. Yeah.
Then,
That's
I
what I do.
imagine like handguns and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
no one's gonna look at that and say that's for hunting giant scorpions.
Yeah. And I mean if you ask Isabella to stow the flamethrower, she will begrudgingly comply.
It's like you'll get it back after they leave the ship.
And she says very well, and hands it over to you to stow
Yeah.
it.
I
Um,
start stashing all the
so Tobias
high
hiding
calibers.
all the guns. He's basically doing the opposite of Horgust of hoarding all the guns, but um, he's not like a vacuum sucking up all the guns at the end of an encounter. But um, so Tobias doing that. Dave, what are you and or Kelly doing to in the like 10 minutes
Hiding
leading
my
before the ship comes in?
horrible drug research. I'm hiding that in the same compartment of the vials and that thing. I mean, I'll have the pistol on me just in case, like in my pants or something. It's a small thing, but like all the rest of the reloads and the medical research, that's very questionable. Uh, all of that kind of data will be hidden, and the little vials, etc., put in the compartment. Like
Okay.
I'm not letting them see that.
Okay. And then Kelly, what are you doing? And I will also note that that this offer kind of goes to anybody that if you want Isabella to be pitching in and helping you somehow, she can. Whether it's assisting somebody with a specific task or even just doing something else entirely.
Um, I'll have her help me, like, with Dave's stuff, like hiding his, you know, weird medical research, and his totally legit, like, darts,
Yeah,
that are so good after we stash our weapons. Um, and I should have said this when we were back in the den, but I did, like, also spend an additional $80 to buy a stun baton, Cody.
sure.
I just
Yeah,
forgot to mention it when we
yeah,
were back in the
that's fine.
den. But yeah, I did deduct that from my sheet, and I did put that in
all right,
my
cool.
character sheet. But yeah, so I stashed the pulse rifle and like everything that's suspicious with
Yeah,
the other
yep,
like rifles and stuff
yep.
when the inspector comes. But
And you
I'll be
also,
helping
and
Dave and bring Isabella with us.
yeah, I was gonna say with Dave and in your case, with all this like bio, like your research stuff, like all these horrible like experiments that you've got in the works. You see that Isabella, for her first time seeing it, she's like a child in awe at like the presumably horrible things that you've been researching.
Noted. He was going to suggest that later to her, but when the chaos is over.
Yeah, well, no, she definitely. I mean, yeah, obviously, because it's just the three androids that she actually, it doesn't have to be like a full conversation, but she definitely, makes her interest in whatever you're doing very clear.
He says while making sure to, hide all that, he just says in like a passing comment, "Oh, I have so many wonderful toys here. You'll see."
And she smiles and says, "Lovely. I like the sound of this." Um, but yeah, the three of you, hide Dave's mess. Tobiah is hiding all the guns, and Artyom and Jack are, you know, like you're getting the document prepared, and so finally around the time you guys finish all your prep, you actually
Sorry, before
sure.
the ICC actually come, do we have like a backup plan? Do we have any actual physical cash on hand for
Yes.
bribes? Good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case if
Yeah,
we
you
have
can
to
definitely
go
bribe them.
I
Oh,
have
yeah.
I have all my money
there. Okay.
because
Okay.
otherwise
Yeah.
I forget I have it.
Ah, you cashed out for that. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense for you.
So
I've
like
got it
basically
all stashed under the mattress.
you do the prep, like you finish all your prep just as you like look out the window. You actually see the drop shuttle, slowing down as it flies into your hangar, um, and the ramp, like you feel and hear the hydraulic sort of whooshing and groaning as it ascends to the main sort of level of the ship. And I don't expect to pull up the combat map just yet, but you are told, like, the ICC inspector says that the team is ready to commence their search. Um, please present all official documentation and escort a team to conduct their inspection. So my
Excellent.
question is the whole ensemble going to the hangar or just a portion of it?
Um, so
Going to
how big of
stay
a group is
away.
here?
So there would be the main inspector whose name I don't have. I mean, it's not the same guy in the ship, but like there's another agent who's there, and then there would be like a work crew, like basically a crew armed with like like scanners and like search like stuff assisting the search, and then there would be
Hmm.
armed guards just to make sure you guys don't get any funny ideas.
Gotcha. I'll stick with the main inspector agent dude guy.
Yeah, I'll get a name for him next session. Which also is
Agent.
which
Dave will be
It's Inspector
escorting
Gadget.
somebody as
yes,
well. Uh,
Mm.
so
since
what was Dave doing?
nobody suspects us. He'll be shepherding one of the folk there that are looking around, in a servile synthetic manner, since nobody expects synthetic to be anything but most cordial.
Yeah.
I'm hanging around like the living quarters, so if need be, I can run and pull the stuff out of the hidden compartment. But
Oh,
I'm staying away from that, like more in like a general purpose area.
well, realistically,
Right.
they are eventually going to search there.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
just
I
like
know.
microwaving some soup or something.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just hanging out. That's all I'm doing. I'm just having a good old time.
Okay.
Just relaxing.
Um, so my question is, do you guys think this is a good point to stop and then open up with the search next time, or what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Because
I would
we're
say
about 10
so.
minutes out. All right.
Yeah, could be.
Okay.
I imagine it would take some prep too, potentially.
Yeah, because I mean, I prepped a bit of it, but admittedly, I was expecting more for you guys to either be running silent or just to try to do like a blockade run past the ship.
Nah.
That's too much competence.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
expecting we go for the unexpected.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can work with it. It's just that like I said, I think this is a natural stopping point anyway, which just gives me more
Yeah.
time to flesh it out properly. So that way, if it does become a combat
Mhm.
encounter, then I'm more prepared for it.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah,
I'm sure
definitely.
it'll be
I
fine.
find it very funny that there's this ship out in the middle of basically literally nowhere, and they're like protecting scorpions. Like, imagine you're the
Amen.
captain given that assignment. You're like, man, someone was
Yeah, it's like almost like being reassigned to Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where all the officers that got caught taking bribes, but they don't want to like make it a full court case go.
Well,
This
Yeah.
is where you go before you get court-martialed and sent to Skyfire down, essentially. This is a
We can
step above
connect one with
Skyfire
another.
down.
well, I
We're
mean
gonna
that
take
that
them.
is a good
Our
point
next
though.
mission,
That
we're gonna find a commander there that was in charge of the Perot. He got in trouble for letting us like on the planet. He gets fired and
no,
gets
yeah, he sees you
court-martialed
like
and
you again.
gets sent to prison.
Oh God.
Um, but
He becomes our
but yeah, I was
nemesis.
gonna say like this. You raise a good point though. This would be the perfect fucking place to like if you were going to bribe anybody, it would definitely have a better odds here. But you didn't hear that
The
from
glove
me.
of
But anyway,
fire.
so yeah, you guys get 5 XP. You cannot spend it now, because obviously you're in the
Okay.
middle of a situation. Although that does raise the point that if any of you wanted to spend XP during the transit, like well during the time you were chilling at Morningstar, and then also during the trip. Well, I guess only Kelly would have been able to do it during the trip, but like, does anybody want to have spent XP prior? Because you're technically before the main encounter, or at least main space encounter, because obviously you're going to the planet as well. But
I spent it all. Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
mine's all spent.
okay, so all right. Well, other than that, I was definitely delighted to get back to this. How did you all fare? Hopefully it was a good session.
Liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
It
was
was very.
super fun.